What's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the Natural Born Thriller here, as I welcome you all for this watch along for AEW Dynamite, the show from July 9th, 2025. And this was also will be your AEW All In Texas Go Home Show edition, because All In is this Saturday in Texas. So tonight is the final stop for AEW All In Texas. And it starts with the flagship show of AEW, Dynamite. Now, I'm a little late watching the show, which is why I got it set up already to watch from the beginning because I had some things to do. And on top of that, I'm still not feeling too good. Under the weather. What I'm going to do is, though, is I'm going to still try to have myself on camera. Um, Now, I don't know if my brother's going to be coming back later on at the work. Um, which is why I'm going to have myself on camera and not have not show him when it comes to him walking in the background wherever something like that, either if he's gonna be on bed wherever in the way, but or passing through from me, like either from behind or whatever have you. But we'll see how it turns out. Don't know what time he'll be coming back, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back momentarily. So in the bed oh crap, I forgot to watch this too. And I was doing laundry too, by the way. I gotta wash clothes. Um, so I'll get to watching the show momentarily, folks. Just got back. A little grocery shopping. Bought me some Lipton soup, some chicken noodle soup. I think I bought me some. Oh yeah. Also bought me some snack. A little smarky snack. Just try to get everything organized and everything all setting up so I can get ready to start watching Dynamite. So once I get everything all straightened out, we can begin. All right. Where's my laptop thing? Here we go. That way I can set up this the charger tripod thing. Now I don't know who's going to join. I just sent out the links to the panels. I don't know if they'll join. I don't know if they're busy or something. Um, but who knows? But either way, the show will go on as planned. So that being said, folks, let's get ready to do this. And we got someone here.
Hello.
Is Hello there.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on a live stream. Fuck.
Phew. Yes, it
But
yes it
yes,
has.
but yes, I am here though. I am here for once. am I am out of my hibernation phase or wherever the hell you want to call it, and I am
Sweet.
back for now. I mean, let's
Yeah,
hope
for
life
now.
doesn't get busy. Let's hope life for me doesn't get busy again. Like fuck. But yeah,
Yeah, for me, I just now started watching the show, so I'm assuming you're already ahead.
yeah, I'm a little ahead. Yeah.
All right,
I have an ad for Superman, the movie. Which, by the way, I'm actually gonna go to the theaters to watch that on Friday night. So,
all right,
fuck yeah.
cool.
And I think AEW is sponsoring Superman at the moment, isn't it? I believe.
That would Now they were sponsoring them. But they did that crossover thing. I think last week they did that.
Oh, let's hope they don't have a Superman match.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I hope they don't have a Superman match. But that's not what it was at all. Um, uh,
I'm sorry. I don't
I
know.
thought
Even
that
that just sounds. Even the name of that sounds stupid. A Superman match, like what?
yeah, basically they did a superhero versus supervillain thing. Uh, but like
Yeah,
yeah, it was fun for what it was.
yeah. Well, right now I have picked up patriarchy and FTR on the backstage segment right now
All
on
right,
my end.
and Right now, I want to watch what I miss, and that's the final face off.
Oh
Face
yeah,
the
Tony
final,
Storm, Mercedes Monet.
yes, the final face to face. And what do you know, Mrs. Monet is only coming out with one belt. She's not coming out with with 50 of her belts that she's won.
Oh, don't worry, Smarks. He's gonna be 100 by the end of the year. Oh God.
I bet she will.
But yeah. By the way, at some point I am gonna step away because I did order some pizza. I'll have to go pick that up soon. So just to let
All
you know
right.
if I step away for a minute or a sec or
Yo,
whatever.
the only time I got to boy too, because I'm in the middle of doing laundry, and I just forgot to do one thing to put in the laundry.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I understand. It's all good.
Oh,
Yeah. But
and
yeah,
and
I'm just gonna get some pizza eventually. So if I do step
oh,
away, that's the reason why.
sweet.
But wow. Wow. Just Cage just wiping his hand off after shaking Stoke Halfley's hand. Wow. Oh boy, and it gets even better because here comes da 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 Ricochet. Oh God.
Oh God, I can't wait to see him later on. Huh.
Oh, he's wrestling in a match. Yeah, he has a match. I don't know against who, but we'll see. I'll see in a minute. But he's gonna be a part of the Casino Battle Royale for All In.
Yeah, I figured he would.
Which, ironically enough, he debuted in AEW last year in the Casino Battle Royale.
Yeah, yes, he did.
And he's facing Blake Christian. Blake Christian. So they're gonna job up Blake Christian to Ricochet. Really?
Oh, the vanilla ice cream, I think that's called, right? Whatever. I don't know.
The
What,
vanilla
what?
ice the vanilla ice cream? What?
I don't know. Who
Big Cordak
cares?
call him that?
No, it's it's the name he came up with, and it's on his tights.
Yeah, that's not a good nickname.
No, it's not.
I like Blake Christian though, but yeah,
I mean,
that's not
yeah, he's talented, obviously. Yeah.
way better than Ricochet, in my opinion. If I have to be honest. So, and by the way, this week's gonna be filled with wrestling stuff because I will be
Yep.
live on Saturday for not for Great American Bash, and more importantly, All In. Just to let everyone know, I will not be doing a live reaction to Saturday night's main event. Sorry, Jalen, but not sorry at the same time.
Yeah, it's in his neck
I'm
of
just
the
gotta be
woods.
real with you. So
And who
so
cares about that next main event?
yeah, you really want to see Oldberg wrestle? I don't. Then again, are we really gonna get a match? We might just have like one move, commercial, and then the match is over. I'm already predicting that's probably what's gonna happen. That'll be funny if that happens. That actually be kind of hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But and then on Sunday it'll be WWE Evolution, which I will be live for that too. So just let everyone know.
Now, obviously, what comes to
Which
me, I will not be available for any of those shows. So I gotta catch it whenever I can.
I don't work weekends, so there you go.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
difference between
That
me and you.
that's the only reason why I'm missing them, because I work weekends.
I have days off. I have the weekends off every day or every time I work. So I've been offered to work on Saturday. I'm just like, nope, I'm good.
Mhm.
Hey, I work 12 hours anyway, so why do I want to work weekends? Just saying. But anyways, I think we got an ad break.
Oh shit! I see her belts. They're they've been
Yeah,
put
they're
on
on the rope.
display.
What the hell? Why the hell is the Gates of Agony out here?
Yeah, they're with someone now. I don't know. I don't remember who they are. Oh yeah, with Ricochet. That's gonna be a thing now.
I guess he traded the Usos for the dollar store version of the Usos.
Yeah, he's gonna be a part. That's gonna be a thing now. Yeah, the Gates
Hey,
of
you remember
Agony
the whole
and
Cage of
Ricochet.
Agony thing? You remember that?
I choose not to.
Yeah, that
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 went that went so
that
well.
went. Yeah, that went so well.
I mean, it could have been something, but unfortunately, I mean, when you have a moron in charge, of course, he ain't gonna go anywhere.
Nope.
I'm telling you, man. Him and Triple H, Tony Khan are very similar. They only want to push their guys and no one else, pretty much.
That's ridiculous. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
thought
it's
Vince was
true, isn't
worse.
it? Unfortunately,
Yeah, I thought Vince was worse.
kind of sad when you realize, damn, they might be just as bad as Vince. I mean, maybe not just as bad, but shit, it might eventually get that way one day. You never know. Especially with Triple H. Fuck, he might get as bad as Vince one day. You never, fucking 20 years down the line, if he's still in charge by then. Which, by the way, I gotta catch up on all the wrestling stuff that I forgot to talk about, which I'm pretty sure Jalen already talked about, in the past videos you guys did. So
As a matter of fact, you have a chance here. After the show.
let's see. I gotta do, what was it? Money in the Bank review. I haven't done that yet for at least on my end. Uh, let's see. Oh, Night Champions, which I was just gonna do a live reaction to, but then when I heard what happened on the show, then I watched it privately on my own. And I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't do a live reaction to that. So
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean by that. So you know what I'm
Yes.
talking about. So, what else is there? I'm probably missing something else, but
So wait, you didn't get a chance to talk about Money in the Bank?
what was that?
You didn't get a chance to talk about Money in the Bank?
No, I don't think I did.
All right. So
Oh
I'll put
wait,
that on
oh
the list then.
actually no, I think I did. Never mind. No,
Uh,
I did. Never mind. I
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
Night Champions. That's right. Night Champions was the one I didn't
Night
get.
Champions.
Which I don't know what especially you said about Night Champions, but I bet it wasn't positive because I know for me it ain't gonna be really positive, especially when it comes to your boy. I think you know who I'm talking about with your boy.
Yes.
Yeah, actually both your boys, and they were both involved in the main event. The shit factor and your other boy, the visionary. Oh God. But yeah, right now it's just Blake Christensen and Rico bitch still brawling it out in the middle of the ring. And by the way, didn't he give Blake Christensen an entrance? He just gave him the jobber introduction.
Oh
If you're
wow.
wondering,
Of course you did.
yeah, yeah. Because who the hell's Blake Christian, right? Oh, Blake Christian. He's going. He's going to the top rope and a springboard 450. And of course, Rico bitch kicks out. By the way, Dynamite's not gonna be 4 hours, right?
No,
Okay, thank God. I hope they're done with that for good because that was terrible. Having Dynamite for 4 hours.
it sure
That
was.
that did not end up. That did not work well, in my opinion.
No, it didn't.
And by the way, we have some good news because next month SmackDown will officially go back to being 2 hours. Just for everyone who don't know.
That's right.
Which, thank fucking God. 3 hour SmackDowns were absolutely just garbage. Fucking terrible. Never do it again. That's all I gotta say about 3 hour SmackDowns. And by the way, of course, the case of Agony, we're gonna get involved. No surprise there. Oh god, here comes Ricochet's shitty ass move, the spirit gun. It looks so bad. It's just a regular fucking clothesline. That's literally what it is. What's Ricochet gonna do?
I see what Mr. Monet there. But what she said this Sunday, I mean this Saturday, she really wanted to promote WWE Evolution.
Yeah. I mean, she was on Instagram Live and said that she was happy that they're finally doing the Evolution too. So,
Mm-hmm.
which I do agree to a certain extent. It's like that's way long overdue.
Don't get your belts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Mystico's going to be in the All In casino battle. Forgot about that.
That's right.
Oh, and we have the Hurt Syndicate right now in the backstage segment. Wow. The rest of the Hurt Syndicate are going to have photo shoots without. What's this? Wow. Ooh.
In my life. Well, guys, stick with us here on Dynamite. What's coming up next? One-on-one. MJF and Mark
All right, so up next, we're going to have a segment between MJF and Mark Briscoe. All right, here we go.
All right.
A talkie talk. That's what they're calling it, a talkie talk. Oh, this Saturday, I can't wait for this match. Konosuke Okada versus Kenny Omega. And the AEW Unified Championship match.
Wow, man. So we discuss about that.
I think the match is going to be good. It's just, unfortunately, we're going to have to see Don Fallis at ringside. Unfortunately.
Besides that, though.
Yeah. Why, are you worried we might see the Elite get involved somehow with the whole match? Because that would be even worse.
Oh, no, not that. Something else. That just hurt them.
Oh, God. Oh, are you think Jackoff Perry might get involved?
No. I don't think everyone's going to get involved.
Which by the way,
besides Don Callis, but
yeah. Which, by the way, that's just a terrible combination right there. Jackoff Perry and Don Fallis. God, that would be terrible. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first match they had in God knows how long. I can't remember the last time they had a match. It had to be in New Japan back in 2018, 17, somewhere around there, right? That was the last time they had a match?
I think so, yeah.
And they're showing the promo package of, why are they bringing up this whole Don Callis shit? Like, I don't...
Because he's involved now.
It's just stupid. It's just like, it should not be about fucking Don Callis and Kenny Omega. This should be Okada and Omega just having a rematch from years ago. Like, it's just stupid. Like, this should not be about fucking Don Callis and Kenny Omega. Like, Don Callis did not need to be in the story. He did not need to be involved in this whole storyline.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, they're showing the whole thing with Kenny Omega bleeding his mouth. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
God, that whole segment just looked bad. It was really bad.
I'll be right back, though.
Okay. Oh, and Kota Ibushi returned. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's all I have left. This business and this championship. First ever AEW Unified Champion winner takes all in the Lone Star State. The most anticipated match ever in AEW. Let's leave it all in the ring. One for everything. This is the end. For adults with obesity.
Oh, that was it. Not a bad promo package they had for that. But anyways, up next, we're gonna get the MJF and Mark Briscoe Talkie Talk. And yes, that's what they're calling the segment, a Talkie Talk. So we're gonna get that up next. So we'll see how that ends up.
Stop setbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience fishing changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduling procedures with anesthesia. If you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore savings options today. We put everything we have into designing the best jewelry out there. And we're worn by the top artists on every stage, the best players in the NFL, the NBA, and everyone who strives to level up their game. GLD. Sounded it. Of course I did. These guys wasn't damned in a day. The GMC trucks were built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Celebrate Independence Day. Current eligible GMC owners get 0% APR with a total value of over $11,000 on this Sierra 1500 model. That's 20% below MSRP. Same phone? Nah. It's me in 3 time zones. One eye on an edit, 1 foot on a trail, and 1 on the sky. Why settle for glass buttons? This is a real flex. Can your phone do that? Get the drink that gets you at Sonic.
Be back soon. I'm already here waiting. The fuck? Shit. That was fucking weird. It just froze all of a sudden. Well, now it's back, but here we go. Here comes Mark Briscoe. Everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah, Domo, Texas. All right, here comes the other man for this talkie talk. And here he comes. Here he comes. It's MJF. Oh yeah, I remember the whole thing from last week when Mark Briscoe said that MJF had a little pickle. If people know what that means, I remember that. Yeah, we got Tiny Pickle chance.
That's exactly right. But Texas, if you would please simmer down for just a second, it is time to have a talking. First of all, the phrase talkie talks about the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Wow.
And secondly, I know much like all these people, you're a stupid, white trash, redneck hick.
White trash, redneck hick.
All of you can understand. Well, howdy, y'all. Oh, shucks, Mark Briscoe. I sure as heck hope you don't mosey on down your way to All In, Texas, because if you do, I'm a dog like you.
Wow.
Do you reckon you all understood that, or what? Mark, I don't know what you're thinking, stepping in the ring with me. That's about as ignorant as throwing rocks at a man with a machine gun. So, my friend, unfortunately for all of you, there will be no talkie talk. So, you hillbilly, how about you take a walkie walk back to your meth lab in Dumpster Fire, Delaware, so you can keep on feeding all 95 of your inbred children shoe leather and chicken feed.
Oh, wow.
You pathetic poor.
Wow. He just said inbred children. Wow.
Now listen here, people. It sounds like to me what you need is a good old country ass whooping.
Country style ass whooping. The way he said it.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Believe you me, it is coming. Because Saturday will be here before you know it. All In, Globe Life, Casino Gauntlet. I'm the number 1 man. You the number 2 man. Your bell's gonna go ding, ding, ding. And I'ma commence to whooping your ass the likes of what you never experienced before. But Saturday is ass whooping day. Wednesday, damn it, is talkie talk day. Now you come out here and you try to berate me, but Max, it just did not work. Because I'm proud to be a country boy. I'm proud to be a redneck. I'm proud that I've had to work hard for every dollar that I've ever put in my pocket. big money suit on, your little dumbass scarf that probably costs more than my whole wardrobe. So, you're the rich guy in the ring, right? You're the rich guy. Well, Max, you see, I got riches too, man. I got my family. I got my friends. The good Lord above has blessed me beyond measure. And that's something that I just don't think you can really understand, Max, because you call yourself rich, man, but you know what you are? You're bankrupt, man.
Wow. Bankrupt, huh?
The word of the day today is bankrupt, Max. Because you are morally bankrupt and you have no soul. And that being said, right through you, man, you're so predictable. I know what you're about to do next. What you're about to do is you're gonna talk some dumb shit about my brother, try to get me riled up. But hey, I've been preparing for it all week, so go ahead, buddy, have at it. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I would never say anything bad about your brother. Your brother's gonna go down as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time.
Oh wow.
Your brother is gonna go down, moreover and more importantly, as one of the greatest human beings who've ever stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring. There's a special place up in heaven for one Jay Briscoe.
MJF's putting over Jay Briscoe. What was else he gonna say?
However,
Oh no.
I do pity your brother. And not because he passed away. I mean, that's obvious. No. See, I pity your brother because while he's up there in those pearly gates, he has to look down and see what you've become.
Uh-oh.
And I know he must be rolling in his mark because he has had to watch his.
Did he really just censor damn? Really?
Of the greatest tag team of all time, Damn Boys, to be nothing more than a joke.
Wow.
Matter of fact, I'm no betting man, mainly because I already have more money than every single person here in this podunk arena. But if I was, I'd be willing to make a bet that if by the grace of God up above, if your brother was somehow able to be here in the flesh tonight, I know exactly what he'd say to you, Mark. He'd say, chicken, it shouldn't have been me in that accident.
Oh no.
It should have been you.
Uh-oh. Oh no, now Mark Briscoe and MJF are brawling in the ring. They're brawling in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, here comes the rest of the Hurt Syndicate. And we hurt people chant. We hurt people. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Kevin Nye and Mike Bailey are coming out here to back up Mark Briscoe. And MJF is running away, running through the crowd. Oh, Shelton Benjamin just got clocked with the title. I don't know. Mike Bailey. Oh, right into steel steps. Now they're trying to take out Bobby Lashley. Holy shit. Jet Speed literally just took out practically the whole Hurt Syndicate. Holy shit. And they're still beating up Shelton. Oh. Wait, what the hell? The patriarchy are out here. Oh, now they're taking out the Hurt Syndicate. Wait, what the hell? They're going to concerto Bobby Lashley's leg. Oh, my God.
We have seen the Hurt Syndicate as a little rival here in AEW. There is no way Lashley will be 100% on that knee after that attack with those chairs. A Shelton Benjamin now inside the ring at the mercy of Jet Speed. A glancing blow, but it was still powerful enough. Well, Jet Speed's not done.
Oh, wait, Kevin Knight. Oh, my God. So the patriarchy and Jet Speed literally just took out the Hurt Syndicate. I don't know, man. The Hurt Syndicate is going to be in a rough spot come Saturday. Yeah, they're not going to be 100%. They try to back up MJF, but yeah, they kind of backfired on them right there. And up next, we have a Fatal 4-Way. Because they're gonna have a women's casino gauntlet match. What's this? Oh, we got an All In ad. That is the DraftKings stuff.
Are we going to see the Buckshot Lariat? Are we going to see Death Rider first? How long will Omega and Okada go? Who's going to be walking away with that AEW Women's World Championship? So all I have to do is sign up at DraftKings.com, use promo code AEW, and then... Exactly. We've been doing that for years.
But anyways, I'll be back in a minute. I just gotta go pick up my pizza. So, well, guys, I'll be back. I don't know if Robert will be back anytime soon, but as far as I go, I'll be back soon. So, I'll see you all soon.
All right, guys, I'm back for now. Right now, I'm up to Ricochet versus the Vanilla Baby. By the way, I thought it was the Vanilla Ice Cream, but he's the Vanilla Baby, Blake Christian. And so far, not an okay match off. To start off. And I just finished watching Brody King and Bandito versus Kenosuke Tasca and Kyle Fletcher of the Doncast family. Good match, I thought it was. And now we'll see how this match turns out to be with Blake Christian and Ricochet. So I guess Blake Christian is a babyface now. And there they are, the Gates of Agony. And Ricochet taking advantage of the distraction. The Ricochet and Gates of Agony is a thing now. I'm pretty sure it happened on Collision. I'm assuming that's what I heard. That's what happened. All right, and I just get to the commercials just to get to the match continue on with Blake Christian and Ricochet. Mm.
DraftKings official partner of AEW right now. All customers can join a free-to-play pool for our All In Texas pay-per-view. Simply answer questions about the main events, get enough right to earn your share of the prize. Download the DraftKings app right now. Sign up with promo code.
Where's my drink? This is yeah, this is my green tea. And Blake Christian in control here. Oh. This would be a gigantic upset if he can capture the win. Springboard 450. But Ricochet kicks out. I don't know how he escaped because those were a couple of great moves. I think right now something he has. I gotta say, look, like I said earlier, I think Gates of Agony is a great pick by Ricochet. But you also gotta admit, Blake's looking good right here. And the Gates of Agony are now surrounding the ring. Let's cause some more distractions. Again, looking to take out Bishop Paul on the outside. Got to use your quickness here. To the face. Well, there you go. And guess who's refereeing this match, by the way? We didn't see that happen. But the Gates of Agony attacking Blake Christian on the outside. Rick Knox, of course he was. Of course he didn't see what happened. There we go. That stupid finishing move that Omega Red mentioned earlier. The Spirit Gun. Hellacious shot for sure. For a reason, he didn't go for the cover. Win it right now. Ricochet. Oh, he goes for the vertigo. And now the assault continues. The afterbirth. Oh my God! The Gates of Agony taking out Blake Christian. Where's Lee Johnson, his tag team partner? A very fearsome trio as Ricochet now turns his attention to the Fence Casino Gauntlet match. Okay. Now let's get to Herschel here. Being interviewed by Renee Burkett.
See, Briscoe, you're about to get hurt. Baby, in this casino gauntlet match, he's going to be as fast as that. And I will get one step closer to obtaining what I need. That is my only rest.
Well, Max, let's talk.
We got to go inside. Let's do a photo shoot. Absolutely. Let's go, boys. Right here. Raffle off some more stupid
All right. Let's talk the casino gauntlet match.
All right. Yo, you're talking. Oh, you got cute. No. Like West Side Gun says, someone is about to die. Let's go with you. Hey, we're going to handle this business. You handle the Briscoe business. We'll see you.
Well, guys, stick with us here on Dynamite because coming up next, one-on-one, MJF and Mark Briscoe get their talkie talk.
The Hurt Syndicate attempted to track down Chesby.
Yeah, that the Hurt Syndicate's found something in on the bill on the bulletin board there from Chesby. Because I didn't watch Collision, so I want to know. But basically, Benjamin lost to one of the Chesby, I guess. I don't know. Who cares? Now they're gonna take care of them.
Somehow I knew this day would come.
I'm gonna skip the video package because I'm assuming they're gonna show this video package again when we get to All In. So.
Arrive. For the sky. Impractical Jokers. All new tomorrow at 10 on TBS. Set your DVR now.
Now it's time for the talk to talk.
It's away from All In Texas and fans. I think this is the first, not only for you at home, but for us here at the desk. We're going to have a talk talk. Ladies and gentlemen,
Mark Briscoe.
Talked at length about how important that number one spot is. It's a match that can end at any time.
And how comes MJF?
It's the first pinfall or submission to capture the number one contendership to the AEW World Championship. Joining Maxwell, Jacob, Blakeman, and Jay. And they get Briscoe drawing the.
All right, here we go.
Different worlds.
The talk.
Of, the Eastern Seaboard, let's put it that way. No question. And they are certainly both different men. The way they approach life.
By the way, Omega will be back. I'm assuming he went to go get pizza. It was part of this time he went to get pizza, or part of the time where I just came back and he went to get pizza. But here we go. Here's the talkie talk.
First of all, the phrase talkie talks about the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And secondly, I know much like all these people, you're a stupid, white trash, redneck hick. So allow me to speak in a way all of you can understand. Well, howdy, y'all. Oh, shucks, Mark Briscoe. I sure as heck hope you don't mosey on down your way to All In Texas, because if you do, I'm a dog walk you. Do you reckon you all understood that, or what?
What is this emoji here, Tokyo? Is that supposed to be a blue Pac-Man thing? Or a blue fish?
I don't know what you're thinking, stepping in the ring with me. That's about as ignorant as throwing rocks at a man with a machine gun.
Yes.
So, my friend, unfortunately for all of you, there will be no talkie talk. So, you hillbilly, how about you take a walkie walk back to your meth lab in dumpster fire, Delaware.
Mm.
You can keep on feeding all 95 of your inbred children you weather and chicken feed. You pathetic poor.
Pathetic four. I almost tripped my food because them just did some dance.
It sounds like to
Mm.
me what you need is a good old country ass whooping. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Believe you me, it is coming. Because Saturday will be here before you know it. All in, globe light, casino gauntlet. I'm the number one man. You the number two man. The bell's gonna go ding, ding, ding. And I'm gonna commence to whooping your ass the likes of what you never experienced before. But Saturday is ass whooping day. Wednesday, David, is talkie talk day. Now you come out here and you try to berate me, but Max, it just did not work because I'm proud to be a country boy. I'm proud to be a redneck. That I've had to work hard for every dollar that I've ever put in my pocket.
Mm.
Are you over there with your big money suit on, your little dumbass scarf that probably costs more than my whole wardrobe? So you're the rich guy in the ring, right? You're the rich guy.
Yeah, he
Well,
is.
Max, see, I got riches too, man. I got my family. I got my friends. The good Lord above has blessed me beyond measure. And that's something that I just don't think you can really understand, Max, because you call yourself rich, man, but you know what you are? You're bankrupt, man. Matter of fact, the word of the day today is bankrupt, Max. Because you are morally bankrupt and you have no soul. And that being said, I see right through you, man. You're so predictable. I know what you're about to do next. What you're about to do is you're going to talk some dumb shit about my brother. Try to get me riled up. But hey, I've been preparing for it all week, so go ahead, buddy. Have at it. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I would never say anything bad about your brother. Your brother's going to go down as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Your brother is going to go down, moreover and more importantly, as one of the greatest human beings who've ever stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring. There is a special place up in heaven for one Jay Briscoe.
All right, where's he going with? What's he going with this?
However,
Uh-oh, here we go.
I do pity your brother. And not because he passed away. I mean, that's obvious. No. See, I pity your brother because while he's up there in those pearly gates, he has to look down and see what you've become. And I know he must be rolling in his heart because he has had to watch his baby brother go from being one half of the greatest tag team of all time, Dem Boys,
Them boys.
to being nothing more than a joke. Matter of fact, I'm no betting man, mainly because I already have more money than every single person here in this Podunk arena. But if I was, I'd be willing to make a bet that if by the grace of God up above, if your brother was somehow able to be here in the flesh tonight, I know exactly what he'd say to you, Mark. He'd say, chicken, it shouldn't have been me in that accident. It should have been you.
And there we go. There it is. The talky talk turned to an ass whipping. But her snake is coming out. It's jet speed.
What's up?
Well, it's up. Oh man.
And right now we have Wheeler Useless and Samoa Joe going 1-on-1.
Oh boy. Well, jet speed's finally getting there on her syndicate. Even MVP's getting his ass whipped.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Her syndicate of French people is going all the way around here. Oh.
Wow, the fans are trying to get a haircut to Wheeler Useless.
Yeah, but okay.
Lashley, look at him. They wiped him out. Lashley's still changed. Think you would see Taz, but her syndicate down like this. No, but next week had a great game.
The Totana clutch. You mean the Cocaine clutch there? Fucking stupid.
Took those tag team titles early tonight. No, they left that mess. And now,
Fucking Tony Schiavone literally just called the Cocaine clutch the Tutana clutch. I'm like, what the fuck is a Tutana clutch? It's a Cocaine clutch. Oh my god.
And now the patriarchy is out here to be up on the her syndicate.
Robert's like, no.
The MVP, again, when he gets that kid, he cannot let go of that his cane. He's going on to your life.
Maybe the cane's glued to his hand.
Well, now it's been released. It's a change. We're still here. Wait a minute, what is this? A concerto onto the legs of Lashley.
That just made really Uda just look really stupid. Don't worry, Robert. Once you get to the match, you'll see what I mean.
All right. All right, this is going too long now. Let's hope being up on the her syndicate.
Oh, guys, no, we're not racing today. Global Industrial.
Robert's like, too long.
I have experts on IT certifications. Everyone except WVU. Their certifications were included in my IT master's program at no extra cost. WGU programs can include certs from providers like CompTIA, AWS, Cisco, and more. The certs I earned are relevant and reputable. Now I have more than just an advanced degree, and I'm ready to move ahead in my career.
All right. I'm in this four-way match for the women's to get the number 2 spot for the women's Casino Gauntlet match. Tekla,
Yes.
Carmelo, Queen Amiana, and Megan Bain.
Oh yeah.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm.
It's good to see Carmelo back.
Me, that means
What was that?
It's good to see Carmelo back.
payday.
Oh yeah.
And Tekla
State Farm. Well, definitely everything sounds in. Make that
and Queen Amiana on the top rope. Oh my God.
slush and a pickle.
Well, Robert, don't you agree? This fatal 4-way women's match is hotness overload.
Oh yeah. And now I'm gonna commercial ad here.
Be like, son of a bitch. What the hell? What type of pickle commercial is this? What the fuck?
Main sponsors for MJF.
I'm gonna say why wasn't MJF in that commercial?
Yeah.
Don't you love that, Robert? Calling MJF Little Dill Pickle. Don't you love it?
Yeah, I don't know why who came up with that idea. Like, what the hell?
Tony Khan. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it was funny.
Tony, he's a lot like Vince in a certain way. Like you call him stupid shit and probably thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Create your own pasta has a new spicy 3 meat sauce, which happens to pair.
All right, I'll be right back. I got see if the other close of mine is done.
All right. We'll be back soon. Okay, now we're back. I was gonna say we'll be back soon. I thought we already were back.
Between the Ops and the Death Riders ahead of our big All-Star 8-man main event tonight. Of course, we are here in Texas all week long, and you can get ready for the biggest AEW pay-per-view of the year, all in Texas live from Lambeau Field in Arlington this Saturday, July 12th. For a limited time, fans can score a $10 Prime Video credit when you purchase AEW's All In Texas through Prime Video. Don't miss the most anticipated event of the summer, only on Prime Video. Muscle Bust. The ones that finish this thing, oh, maybe not. You get gouge in the eyes of Samoa Joe. May not like it, but it's a pretty good counter to the Muscle Buster. And you know that drop kick takes Joe off his feet. Not an easy task, Taz. No doubt. Going flying. Wheeler Yuta trying to neutralize the size advantage, doing a good job. At least for the last few moments, Yuta back to the top. I got to pace up, Yuta is. And Yuta, flying elbow, he takes Joe down. Now the cover. Oh, Joe, barely a 1 count kicking out. Showing the toughness, being a veteran that Joe is. He's so battle tested. These highs having a size advantage. Just being battle tested, it's tough to even explain. People know what I mean when I say it, but it's just a certain bristle you have in the body. And remember, Wheeler Yuta out here all alone, fighting Joe one-on-one because his partners, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, are teamed up with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, part of tonight's main event. Wheeler Yuta, the cover, 2. Down the kick out, Wheeler Yuta. Nice flying arm bar that Yuta did right there. He's got himself a double wrist lock, I believe. Tough to see from his angle. He's got the crook of his knee on the back of Joe's head to control Joe's upper body. And right now, Wheeler Yuta doing a hell of a job here, Taz. Sure is. Get to his feet, and that's what happened. That's the problem. Knee strike to the midsection by Yuta. Drop Yuta. Stopped and hit his tracks, and Joe takes him down the high boot. And the senton. Joe the cover. 2. And Yuta able to kick out. I mentioned Wheeler Yuta flying solo here tonight, as is Samoa Joe. His partners on the opposite side. That all-star 8-man tag. It'll be Shibata. Good cover. 2. And Yuta able to Shibata teaming up with Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page. That match just moments away as this battle continues here on Dynamite. Michael Joe just hit that snap slam, that classic patented Samoa Joe snap, scoop slam, I should say, power slam. Do you notice how Wheeler Yuta
Kyle Slam, what?
between himself and Samoa Joe, Tony? Yeah, Wheeler Yuta's doing a heck of a job here against the bigger and stronger Samoa Joe.
I don't know. It looks a little ridiculous that they're having. I don't know, man. Having really used to beat up Samoa Joe, this just looks ridiculous. Oh, cocaine clutch. And Useless just taps out immediately. And Samoa Joe wins. Thank God. Oh no, Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd is here. Oh wait, who's this? Here comes Powerhouse Hobbs and Shabupi to back up Samoa Joe.
Sometimes you just need a moment to take care of yourself. Nature-made gummy vitamins. Self-care has never been this easy. Gummies from Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Salt, wind, and sun don't just inspire us, they define us. Bear Harbor designs pieces that reflect the ease of the coast. Discover casual styles versatile enough for wherever the day takes you. Shop new arrivals at bearharborclothing.com.
Homes.com, it's the best.
Cannot legally say Homes.com is the best.
Well, how can we not say it if that's our new name? Homes.com is the best.com.
Hi, I'm Damola, CEO of Red Lobster. It's a new day, and we're making changes we think you'll be happy with. For starters, we're introducing future Hall of Famers like
Seafood boils!
Yep, brand new. And there's plenty under 20 on the menu. Plus, happy hour $5 drinks and appetizer deals. One thing that won't be changing, these Cheddar Bay biscuits. We got that right the first time. Welcome back.
Fire it up.
The all-new Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper is here at BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King. How to Train Your Dragon. Only in theaters.
Life's too short not to spend it with the person that you love.
Oh, great. An 8-man tag team match. God fucking damn it. But here comes the Ops. Are already in the ring, obviously, because of the last match. And here comes Will Ospreay. Elevate me to the sky. Whoa. But it's Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin.
Strickland was not exactly happy about that, Shivani. So hopefully these guys Saturday can put it as a place of view with the Wizards. There's a lot of confidence in Will Ospreay. I don't think there's any question. And you see how he feeds on the excitement of the fans. There's no doubt that are two incredible singles performers. But they will be stepping into the ring with perhaps one of the greatest tag teams of all time this Saturday at All In Texas. Two great singles competitors in Ospreay and Swerve that have egos. I mean, that's just the business. That's how the business works.
And here comes Hangman Adam Page.
That love each other. He says they're little kids, right? So that's tough.
The challenger that's going to be in the main event. Yeah, but yes, here he is, Hangman Adam Page.
John Moxley this Saturday at All In Texas. The AEW World Championship will be on the line, but it will also be a Texas death match. Can only be won by knockout or submission.
Oh, God. Fuck these guys. Fuck them. Fuck these guys. Fuck them. Yes, Robert, the Make-A-Wish kids are out. Think you already know who it is.
Have jobs and why this company's here. So you got to give that respect to the young ones, in my opinion. When you talked about ego earlier, boy, they have egos. Leave them up. So does the cats coming out here right now. Oh yeah, a lot of egos there too. Agendas and egos.
And it gets worse because here comes the death trash.
Texas death match once before. It was Revolution 2023. Hangman Page got the better of Moxley on that night, but Taz, Hangman and Moxley were at very different points of their careers back in early 2023. You're right about that, man. It's a couple years ago, but it seems like eons ago. To the point they may be both men at different points, different levels, and it's just different now. Which makes this massive match for the World Championship this Saturday at Globe Life Field so big. John Moxley has been absolutely dominant since capturing that AEW World Championship, since putting it under lock and key. His minutes in that briefcase held by Marina Shafir. And All In Texas just Central, TNT, HBO Max. Followed by the countdown, and then, of course, Super Card of Honor coming up Friday at Esports Stadium. Got 0 hour preceding All In Texas at 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 Central. 2 hours, 0 hour, kicking off at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And Saturday, it's Hangman going right.
The Hangman Page is going after everyone.
Take all 4 opponents down. And remember, Hangman and Page, a member of the Elite on the alongside the Bucks, alongside Kenny Omega. Yeah, Jared Wyatt, it looks at John Moxley landed most of the punches, but he didn't get Moxley. Moxley sliding on the outside. That's the thing, that's, in my opinion, the one little flaw that Hangman has is he's got a temper, right? He's got a temper. These men know how to exploit his temper. I mean, look, the Bucks know Hangman, Excalibur, you know how well they know how to run him. They certainly do, and I'm sure they share all those.
All In Texas outsold 3 WWE shows. Yep, I heard. They definitely did.
Night online. Maybe.
What the fuck was that from you, though?
What was that?
You know the spot that Samoa Joe does when someone's going to dive onto him, and then he does.
Oh
nope.
yeah, you're talking about the one where he really useless dived. And Samoa
Yeah.
Joe was blind. Yeah, that was a stupid. Yeah, I know, I saw that shit.
He fucked it up, and they act like he on his gut, like, dude, what the fuck? You're on TV. We clearly see that you didn't take a bump
You know,
on your
Robert,
gut.
there's certain wrestlers on AEW that should not be on TV. Let's be honest.
Oh my god, yeah.
Should not be on TV. Should just stay in the indies where they belong.
Stay in the indies where you belong.
Out of Robert's thinking, oh, pockets. Wow.
Pockets is one of them.
Yeah.
Oh man, going my mouth a little bit.
By the way, speaking of indies, fuck the Young Bucks. Unfortunately, I have to watch this match involving them.
Speaking of the indies, that's the one that shows stay in the indies. Those two,
The Cucamonga Kids.
the Cucamonga Fox.
Let's be honest, without the Bullet Club, without Kenny Omega, those guys would have been shit in wrestling.
Exactly.
Yeah. They should be thanking them. They should be thanking the Bullet Club. Every member at the time that was in the Bullet Club when they were around New Japan, and Kenny Omega. Fuck them.
Yep. Oh.
They should be definitely thanking Adam Cole too.
Yeah, especially Adam Cole.
If the Bucks did stay in the Indies, we wouldn't have AEW. Wasn't it because of a tweet that Dave Meltzer did? That's why the first All In happened and then eventually led to AEW. I heard that's the story of how AEW was really created. And Cody. Oh, Cody can stay. I don't hate him that much, but as far as the Young Bucks go, no, fuck them. There you go, Rob. Are you happy now? I put over Cody a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You did. Yes, you did pull him a little bit.
Plus, Cody's been around way before everyone knew who the fuck the Young Bucks even were. Anyways.
Exactly.
So.
Straight to your phone. With the proper steps, you can do diabetes your way. And over time, you can bring down your A1C. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor helps you live life with diabetes.
But anyways, yes. You're still watching Samoa Joe and Really Useless match?
Yeah, it just not came back.
Oh, yes. Simply Cheetos? What the hell? What the hell is that? Simply Cheetos. I never heard of that.
So, a Cheetos commercial about it.
It was like Simply Cheetos or something like that. I don't know what that is. I never had it. Well, obviously I've had Cheetos, but I never had Simply Cheetos or whatever the hell it's called.
Simply Cheetos.
I highly doubt you have either. So He's out the yeah.
Mm. I don't think I heard about 52 though, so I want to know.
Yeah.
That's just it was something new that they just came up with.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was a
You
tweet that
got
Meltzer said that no one at the time could ever sell out a 10,000 seat arena. Yeah, I remember that. That's the whole. Well, then again, Meltzer's an idiot anyway, so. But yes, that is true though. Anyways, the point is, yes, AEW All In Texas has officially sold out all 3 WWE shows happening this weekend. Great American Bash, Saturday night's main event, and Evolution. So yes, that is true. What Tokyo said.
well, despite the Young Bucks involvement of AEW, it doesn't translate much be on TV as this right as it.
Yep.
If anything, it translates a lot more for Hangman and Omega than anything.
Yeah. Claudio. Try to go after. Oh. Try to go after Osprey. And by the way, speaking of Claudio, Robert, I can't wait to talk about. I haven't talked about it yet because unfortunately I've been gone. Because of life and stuff. Involved. Being a bit too busy with work and stuff. Yeah. But speaking of Claudio, we haven't talked about John Cena's cheap ass pipe bomb or wannabe pipe bomb promo.
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, you could talk. Yeah, you could talk about what you can.
Oh yes. Hell, you called it the crap bomb, if I remember correctly, right? On Messenger.
The crap. Yeah, crap bomb. And that's it. Smoker wins. No surprise. The Confier clutch. But
yeah. But yes, the crap bomb. Yep.
But also said, the bootleg pipe bomb, whatever it was. I'll say it was
John Cena's wannabe pipe bomb.
Mm-hmm. This Gabe kid, what the hell?
But yeah, you remember that pipe bomb when he said, "Oh, hi Matt Cardona, hi Nick Nemeth, hi Claudio Castagnoli." Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah. And I said, "Oh yeah, the guys mentioned."
Which I heard that he wasn't saying that Punk buried them. He was trying to. Apparently, it was a metaphor for obviously Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, and Colt Cabana. Apparently,
right.
Which is stupid, by the way. Just say Scott Colton, Nick Massey, Nicholas Massey. Why not just say that? Just say their real names at that point.
But I was saying, he's mentioning guys that he buried. I'm talking about Cena here.
I'm gonna say that's kind of funny because Cena buried him. I don't remember Punk burying him.
No, Cena buried
unless those guys didn't like Punk backstage, but who knows? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, we have heard stories about Punk being an asshole. So, but who knows? But anyways, yeah, it's kind of funny when they're trying to insinuate that Punk buried those guys. I'm like, I remember Cena was the one who buried them, not Punk. which is just hilarious to me.
He buries Zack Ryder. He buries Zack Ryder in that storyline where he stole E-Taurus from him.
He buried Dolph Ziggler.
numerous of times, and then those that they had one match beat on him at TLC. Cena's still being in the other matches they beat him in. And Claudio has never beaten Cena.
Nope. Cena constantly buried him too.
If anything, those two, Nick Nash and Claudio, they all had their ways of carrying Cena in their matches.
Exactly.
They do the work, and Cena gets all the credit.
Pretty much, yep. Just like back at WrestleMania when Cena buried Austin Theory, his last WrestleMania match for this year.
Yes.
By the way, Robert, I bet you're happy. I already know Christian wasn't happy the fact that Cena buried Punk again.
Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have worsening eye problems. You should not receive a black
I mean, it's we expected that was going to happen, but I want to hear your take on it about that match.
Oh,
How you felt about
jeez.
that match and all. I already your mouth about that match already.
Yeah. I didn't hear it though, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh no. Are you give Powerhouse Hobbs a shield power bomb? And again, my shield power bomb through a table. Yes, there's a table spot, Robert. I just pulled it for you.
Oh boy.
And there's the EVP trigger. Tag to Claudio. Neutralizer on Shapupi. Oh. He didn't even tap out. What? What? He didn't even tap out. What the? He's not even passed out. What?
Wait, so what's the main event
Okay,
here?
so you know that move Moxley does with the submission hold Moxley does?
The Bulldog Choke.
Yeah, he barely just put it on, and Rick Knox just immediately calls for the bell. I'm like, he didn't even tap out. He wasn't even freaking passed out either. Like, what?
Oh, okay. So all 8-man All-Star tag team match.
By the way, this match was blah.
Well, I'm gonna see how it's gonna be.
This match was a mess. I didn't care for this. And Gabe Kidd and Wheeler Useless are here, and now they're beating up Will Ospreay and beating up Hangman Adam Page as well.
Oh, great! Just want to see the Cucamonga box.
You see them now? You see those two Make-A-Wish kids, little girls?
Rick Knox, the referee of the main event of Dynamite. Where has this company gone wrong?
Yeah, where else the world gone wrong? Oh God, the plastic bags are back, Robert. Attempted murder.
Oh no! I know y'all to it yet. Oh, around really dreading of who's gonna be in the receiving end of that.
Oh. What the hell? Swerve on the Titantron.
That's in my opinion of one before that Hangman has that temper, right? He's got a temper. Men know how to exploit his temper. I think the Bucks know Hangman next out. You know how well they know how well. They certainly do. And
Off the man tag there. Time to take out the young fox. I hate him so much.
Yes, I do. I agree. I hate him too.
But nothing. Will say I hate you a lot more than Matthew Jackson, who fucking irritates the shit out
Wait,
of
what
me.
the hell? Wait, Swerve Strickland's on the payloader. Wait a minute, is that the limousine?
Look out!
And Swerve Strickland just destroyed the limousine. Oh my God.
The monster of Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yep.
Here we go. We're off the back of Powerhouse Hobbs, a twisting moonsault. The
Yeah,
corkscrew
Swerve
moonsault.
Strickland just destroyed the Young Bucks' limousine. Well, here comes Samoa Joe as backup.
A lot of commotion going on here. Look out!
Will Ospreay with a moonsault.
The Hangman with the moonsault on your side,
and
though.
The moonsault didn't even hit Gabe Kidd, and he fell down. Oh my God!
Oh, look at this. Where's your fear and the Hangman face to face, here. Don't go anywhere. Picture. Oh yeah, right. There is no more picture.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm on commercial here.
And Hangman Page just took out John Moxley with a lariat. Oh, wait a minute. But Hangman Page ain't done yet. He's setting it up for the buckshot lariat. Oh, no, but Claudio just reverses it. Oh, never mind. Claudio just took the shot. Moxley's in the ring by himself. Uh-oh.
All by himself.
Adam Page has the chain. Right, Maria Shafir just saved Moxley.
But you can't do it. You can't say it. You can't give it all away on TV. Yeah, save it for All Ins.
Obviously. Classic wrestling trope right there. But yes, they will have a Texas death match in the main event of All In Texas for the
For anyone,
AEW World Championship.
where we're gonna have it in Avengers All In Endgame booking.
I'm already predicting we're gonna have a bunch of interferences. Just like,
That's gonna be.
oh god, the Young Bucks are here. Financially recover. God, these two are really bad at acting. Those two guys are really bad at acting.
Especially Matt Jackson. And I didn't even see it yet. I'm not going to it yet.
It's really bad.
The cucks of youth.
Yeah, their
Jibber
acting
says.
is really bad. What the hell, Prince Nana? And Sure Strickland just took out the Young Bucks.
Probably, I've seen the pickle commercial you're talking about
Yeah, you see it?
from Sonic.
And fucking Matthew didn't even sell it. Like, really? He didn't even sell it at first, and then he was like, oh shit, I have to sell. And then immediately went back down the ground. Fucking idiot.
Hey, Jibber, you're available. Hop on in. We're going to do the active.
Wait a minute. How the hell does Swerve get into the arena that fast? What? Well, thank you for making it obvious that was pre-taped. No, you see in a minute. I was just like, huh? How do you get to the arena that fast? Like, what?
Yeah, this match ain't doing it. This match ain't doing it for me, by the way. I'm just gonna skip to the end of the match.
Yeah, the match wasn't really that good.
Okay, let me see how this ending. Let me see how this ending happened here.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Adam Page was giving Swerve Strickland.
Are you serious? He
you
just
saw it. You see what I mean? You saw what I meant?
Ciabatta didn't even tap out yet.
Yeah, he didn't even tap out. He didn't even pass out.
He was fighting. He didn't pass out, tap out anything. He was fighting out of it.
So
And that fucking idiot just decided to call for the bell.
He just pulled his own screw job on him. If you really think about it. Oh my god. See what I mean? He didn't even tap out.
Rick Mark, you fucking. I mean, you're already news already with him, but you fucking suck. No one already got hired by the Cucamonga Fox.
I was about to say, I mean, he already sucked to begin with, so I don't.
Yeah, he just works as Excalibur. Sock face.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyways, now here we go. Now let me see what all this commotion's going on.
It lasted for a long time, by the way.
I can imagine. The way I'm hearing you calling this out in there, I'm thinking to myself, maybe not just to continue on. I'm thinking that's what it is. Oh man. Picture in picture.
No, unfortunately, it wasn't continue on. It was just a giant brawl.
Yeah, it was just a giant brawl. Oh, there's the bag. There's the bag. To suffocate the Hangman and to suffocate Osprey, and they had the young folks do it.
Spray. Oh,
That's
spray.
so. This is so out of their element. Oh wait a minute. There he is. It's Swerve. Oh, limousine. And he just destroyed the limousine.
You see it? How he destroyed it?
That's right. He's demolishing it.
Just a minute, Robert. You wish you were the one who destroyed it instead.
This is like what Austin destroying the DS Express.
No, you know what's funny? You know what's better than that? When
Hey, Samoa Joe, he's back.
yeah, it took Samoa Joe a long time to be back.
maybe
It took him a long time to actually come out and save somebody.
he's being cleared by the doctors.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he was running around somewhere, just like MJF and Mark Briscoe.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, what else can he do with it?
Mm-hmm.
And now the Hangman and Moxley. Here's a preview. Let's go back to Moxley. Oh wait, we'll call it stop for but he still has to do the buckshot lariat. He's got the chain. And Marisha Fair for the save there for Moxley. Yeah, I'm assuming that far yet. Hey, it's Prince Nana. And that's Swerve. I'm assuming that was it. It was the young fuck's worst acting I've ever seen.
You see what I mean? See what I mean?
Yes,
And then he saw, I don't know if it was Nick or Matt. I don't know. I don't care who it was, but he saw. It felt like they no sold the dive from Swerve at first. They were like, and then he was like, oh shit, I'm on TV, and then immediately goes right back
yeah.
down.
Back to the Indies I go after mm,
It was really stupid. And then you see Swerve, he's already there in the arena. I was like, wait a minute, what? How'd you get there that fast? You see it?
yeah, and that was a show. Wow, what a tremendous go home show. The only thing that they show me on to really look forward to Michelle Monet versus Thomas Tony Storm, the men's casino gauntlet match, the women's not so much.
I
Probably that
forgot
four
who
match.
even won that. I forgot
Yeah,
who
it was
even won.
it was making Bay by way. So now she's gonna meet Chris Canada, who's number one. So yeah, Becky Bay is number two,
Oh,
and that match
that's
was not. Sorry. Oh man,
very good.
and that match was sloppy in most parts because of time mellow. Um. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Look forward to for All In besides Omega and Okada. But even with that one with
I
Don
would say,
Callis' involvement,
unfortunately, even that one, they kind of Tony ruined by having Don Fallis for whatever reason get involved in that storyline when he did
mm,
not need to be involved at all. Did not
no,
need to be a part of it at all.
no. Uh
I don't know. Like I said, I never got what's Tony Khan sees in Don Callis. Like I just never got what he saw. So that was so great about him.
why I think what he's doing
I
with
for
him.
sure don't see it. I'm just
Well,
being
I was saying this on BTA last night. Why I think he sees in him in Don Callis is that he's basically there Paul Heyman in AEW, and he's not even that.
He's not even. Oh my god.
And when it comes to the Don Callis for me thing, he's not even Bobby Heenan with the whole Heenan family.
Or Jim Cornette with Camp Cornette.
Exactly.
He's not a Jim Cornette. He's not Bobby Heenan. He's not Paul Heyman. He's not Tully Blanchard. Another one
Hmm.
of their managers they used to have at one point. Remember that?
Yeah. And I don't
He's
hate
not. He's not. He's not even a Dan Lambert. Let's be honest. Don
Dan
Callis is not
Lambert.
even a Dan Lambert.
Not on a level of Dan Lambert. And I didn't like Dan Lambert in TNA on the stuff he's doing in TNA. But I get what why they're doing that. But in AEW, he started one up to me.
I think his work in AEW was way better than it was in TNA. To be honest,
It sure was, yeah.
he actually was entertained. To be honest, yeah, in my opinion.
Man, those were the best days, by the way. When he was in TNA, because of us Asylum members at the time, was sharing all over it. 'Cause it was right from because it was shit. Oh man, but yeah, and I don't hate Don Callis, obviously. I like him, but they're just overrating him now. They're shoving him down our throats. It's enough of that already.
No, I don't. I just nah, man. I hate the walking talking penis. Fuck that guy.
Oh man, but yeah, that was the after. That was the watch on to say for the
I was
show.
gonna say you mean the watch along?
Yeah, because now we're in the portion of the after watch. So Jaber, if you're there, oh yeah, come on guys, Don Callis is the goat.
Nope.
But Jaber,
I mean,
if you're
Don
available,
Callis
come on in.
definitely. I'll say this: Don Callis, in terms of managers, is the garbage of all trash. There you go.
Oh wow. But yeah, but Jaber, if you're around,
Just like John Cena, the garbage of all trash.
oh, obviously yes.
Yeah. And by the way, Jalen, fuck John Cena.
So yeah, Jaber, if you're available, the link's there. So come on in anytime you want.
Speaking of Cena, let's get to the crap bomb first. The shit bomb, the the garbage bomb, the wannabe pipe bomb, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's get to that first. Why not?
Yeah.
So I saw it, and the only thing I gotta say is, yeah, this is shit. Just
I
fucking
hate
cringe all around.
I hate
Wannabe
it.
pipe bomb. What was that?
I hate it.
You just thought you immediately thought this is just John Cena's wannabe pipe bomb moment, isn't it?
It basically what it was because he's the establishment. He's the the guy that the machine was behind. So why would I believe that he also he wants to cut a pipe bomb promo for what? Just because of rehashing this the storyline, this feud with him and Punk.
Which could have been great, but unfortunately, WWE fucked it up. The whole feud.
Yeah, I mean yeah, matches still were good, but you'll find out more from me that you didn't hear from me half about the match from Night Champions, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, this promo I didn't like the promo though. The delivery though was I always say the delivery of this promo always on point. You know, he knows how to cut a promo when it comes to it, but still didn't think all of it was great. I mean, there was some zingers that I thought was clever, but other than that, this was trash.
No, you're trash. Oh god.
Especially where Punk is just laying there the whole time, like he's in a coma, through a table, a Slim Jim
Well,
table, by the way.
yeah, which by the way, that kind of killed the moment. So even if you liked it, that killed the moment. Seeing the Slim Jim logo on the table.
Yeah,
Yeah. Punk went to sleep. No pun intended, but he went to sleep. You know, it would be funny if the fans started chanting, "Punk is sleeping."
yeah, that would be funny.
It was kind of like how ridiculous John Cena's cell was after he got put through a table. You know, during the original pipe bomb.
Hmm. And
Which, funny
that's the
enough, which also involved R-Truth. That whole thing.
yeah, I mentioned that too, by the way. Yeah, ironically, it was our truth. Um, I was
Yep.
going to also say too, the difference of that one too. No, Punk was away from Cena when Cena was put to a table in the ring by our truth, while he was on the stage sitting Indian style.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Punk is was put to a table in the ring. Cena in the ring on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, didn't you love it?
Like this is so stupid. First of all, like why cut a promo where Punk could easily revive and go after you, but based on how this went down, it went for 10 minutes and he was still laid out.
Yeah.
Well, he got hit with a belt. He got a little blow. He got hit with an AA through a table. A Sundry table, may I add.
Oh yeah, that's kind of stupid when you think about it. It's like, wait a minute, didn't Punk get low blow at McIntyre and he was already up in like 2 minutes? While meanwhile he gets put through a table and he's asleep for like what 10 minutes? That makes no sense to me. It felt like Punk was asleep for 10 minutes. That's the way they made it look like. Like Jesus.
But yeah, the promo sucked. I ain't like it.
You think it was? You think it was an attempt to bury Punk? You think?
Yes, it was, especially when he was just
By the
laying
way,
there listening to
and
him.
by the way, a lot of people think that Triple H making Punk work Saudi Arabia was his way of trying to bury Punk too, like sabotage Punk. You ever heard of? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I did, but
People
won't surprise me.
actually think that Triple H is directly trying to sabotage Punk.
Won't surprise me.
I'm jealous of him. Oh.
Still to this day jealous.
Wow. Would you be surprised if Triple H still secretly hated Punk?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he does. Remember, it was never his idea to bring back Punk. I'm pretty sure it was a TKO.
TKO him.
And Nikon. Yes, I know that they look at their friendly and all, look at it, put it behind them and everything, but I think there's some you know, well, don't know what word to use, but let's do some dissent. Yeah, from from Triple H's part there. But yeah, but I don't know how else you felt about that promo of Cena.
What was that?
But I don't know how else you felt about the promo of Cena.
I just saw it try to play on nostalgia. People are like, "Oh, this is great," and then finish what it was. Where they're
Oh
trying to
yeah,
do.
those people thinking, yo, this was the greatest promo, yo, promo of the year. Like,
No,
no, it's not. No, it's not.
no, not even close. Not even close. But yes,
Promo of the year.
I don't know, man. That the theory kind of makes sense of Triple H having Cena do that to Punk. Then making Punk work Saudi Arabia instead of having a match at SummerSlam, which would have been money if he did that instead of doing that fucking Night of Champions.
Exactly.
And not only that, they have Punk fucking lose at Night of Champions, and they forced Punk to apologize for that comment he made years ago about Saudi Arabia. I don't know, man. Do you really find that all coincidental, or do you really think that's just all like just a bunch Triple H's way to sabotage Punk?
Well, I think eventually, yo, it was gonna he was gonna eventually go to Saudi Arabia because that um especially if it does involve facing one of the their biggest stars in Cena. Even
Yeah,
though I don't agree with that, that shouldn't have happened at Night of Champions.
yeah. So what? Why? So Cody gets what 100 moment?
Well, let's talk about the Night of Champions, since you haven't got a chance to talk about it.
Oh god.
Um, because Night of Champions took place in Saudi Arabia, and yes, what you said before, when it comes to Punk showing up there, even though he would never go there, the whole go suck a blood money dick um
Do the Miz.
to the Miz.
Yep.
But Punk clarified that it wasn't really towards Saudi Arabia. It was just he just woke up one morning angry, grumpy, whatever, and it was more
Pretty
towards
much.
the
Pretty much. What he's
Miz.
saying. He woke up and wanted to be an asshole. That's pretty much was saying in a PG way.
Yeah. Jibber said if we could do you think we could do PTA tonight? What do you think?
Probably not. I was gonna be honest. Probably not.
Okay, probably not. All right.
At the
Well,
moment, probably not.
yeah. At the moment, probably
Hey,
not. I mean, I
hopefully,
would, I would, but I was go check up on you first.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. At least for me personally, probably not. I mean, I'm fine doing this for net right now. So
All right. So Night Champions took place. Oh yeah, I was gonna say but Punk the whole thing of the fans booing him in Saudi Arabia and Muhammad
yeah, I saw that clip by the way. I saw that
yeah
clip.
and Muhammad say to apologize whatever and then Punk he said I'm sorry
Give me a hug.
uh basically he apologized to Saudi Arabia first he apologized to Muhammad and apologized to everyone in Saudi Arabia. And then, before he got to say all that, we also heard crowds, and, because it was a kickoff show, by the way. Instead of calling the press conference, they called it the kickoff show or whatever. Um,
Makes no sense.
yeah, but they're chanting at Punk, shut the fuck up. And the moment he started apologizing, they all chant, yeah, and then they chant, CM Punk. Like for y'all just telling him to shut the fuck up. What what the fuck do y'all want? Holy shit, man! No matter no matter where you go, you always get those type of fans. Sheeps, marks.
No, you're sheep. No, you're sheep. Okay.
Oh man, but it can be worse than Pat McAfee, I guess. But
Which,
anyways,
by the way, we haven't seen him in a long time.
good. I was happy.
I heard it's because of college football.
And also I heard something about him saying, he's he's he can, too much of the grind that he can't handle. He's burned out wearing all that. And I'm like, well, if you're not too busy, eating on the table, you wouldn't be burned out already. So yeah, whatever. Either way, I'm glad that we got Corey Graves back. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I know it's gonna be limited, but at least we got Corey Graves, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah, because I know Corey Grace has been back on doing the main roster
Hell yeah.
so far, which
Now I don't know if he's still doing NXT, but
he's still doing NXT as far as I know. Still doing NXT. But,
all right. But anyways,
I don't know.
so
Maybe who knows? Maybe they might move him back to the main roster. Soon. You never know.
hope so. And Pac-Man can do whatever he wants on his podcast and football, or whatever, and then he can show up at some main events. There you go. Problem solved. But
Yeah, Robert hates that match. He's like, I hate you.
You mark. Well,
you mark.
but June 28th, 2025 was Night Champions.
For my birthday, by the way. So.
Oh, yeah. And they were at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Kingdom Arena. The tagline was the last time is now because fuckboy Buckethead there.
Time is up. My time is now.
And it's all centered around not only the King and Queen of the Ring tournament, but it also centers around just the few Punk Cena match, which we'll get to.
Which, like I said, despite how you want to feel about either one or maybe even both of them draw money. So there you go.
That's it. Yeah. So Cody Rhodes defeated.
That's the reason why it should have been SummerSlam, not Night of Champions.
I agree. That Night Championship should have been Cody Rhodes and John Cena.
Yeah. Because SummerSlam would have been that would have been something for people to look forward to SummerSlam for.
Yeah. Summer of Punk.
Summer of Punk. Would it be the end of Cena? First title reign? Who knows? Could happen.
Exactly. But no opening match? Yeah, of course, no. For those AEW fans, that's too can't get over CM Punk, being gone. I mean, he has to come back to WWE now because he's a hypocrite and all this. Yeah, so.
I mean, yeah, he is, but I highly doubt he really gives a shit.
I mean, yeah,
he don't give a shit.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but anyways,
he's probably sitting there looking at his phone, seeing half these comments. He's probably like, "Yeah, so, joke's on you. I make more money than you ever will in a lifetime."
Exactly.
He don't give a shit. Like, let's be honest, he don't.
No. By the way, I think I put one thing too. Yeah. Also, during the whole thing where Punk apologized and everything, also a kid that apparently some people were saying, "Oh, CM Punk pushed the kid out of the way."
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, and plus they had him and Randy Orton had security around them too. So
yes,
I'm pretty sure they weren't allowed to be interacting with people, or maybe the people weren't allowed to run up to them when they were going to wherever they were going.
And obviously the kid didn't know any better, but that's what the kid did.
Yeah.
And all they did was just brush him away. They didn't push him or shove him. Like these people, like I swear they'll find any reason to hate, to say, "Oh, look what Punk did." This is who you want. Who you want to represent the company.
They were like, "Oh, look at this guy. He's an asshole. He's this and that." I mean, we do kind of agree he is an asshole, but I don't think.
He is.
He's going to be pushing children around.
Yeah, once an asshole, always an asshole.
Well, I mean, the only reason I say that is that obviously we heard stories about how Punk really was like back in the day, backstage, but yeah.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But anyways, that was a nothing burk at the end of the day. People all make a big deal out of this over nothing.
I mean, I was gonna say so was Cena. Cena was also an asshole at times too.
Yeah.
Even Randy Orton, who was also in that video too. Funny enough.
Hmm.
So,
So
but yeah, I saw that and I heard that. I'm just like, he didn't push no kid. He was just brushing him away.
that was ridiculous, man. That was the most ridiculous story I ever heard. And then when you see it, it's like, oh yeah, he definitely did push that kid.
Yeah, I heard that story. I'm like, hold on, let me go look this up real quick. And I saw the video and it's like, he just brushed him away. He didn't even push him. I'm like, really?
Oh my god, man.
Fucking ridiculous.
But anyways,
That just tells you how certain fans will just find any way just to hate on somebody, just for any reason.
for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but
I mean, Punk's been in the bad side of people for a long time, so I'm pretty sure he probably used to it at this point. But
yeah, right. He's always
and not
gonna
just
use-
because of AEW, because you still got certain WWE fans who still haven't gotten over the fact that he walked out 10 years ago.
yeah, pretty much.
And it's a mixture of both of those fans at this point. So.
Oh man, that was ridiculous. That was so hilarious. All right, Clay Rose defeats Randy Orton in the King of the Ring final,
Fuck.
where the winner will will face the undisputed WWE champion at SummerSlam.
I thought you were going to say the not so undisputed WWE champion.
And it is so not so undisputed because look at that fucking ugly ass belt.
Piece of trash, mustard belt.
But I'm no surprise there. When it comes to Cena, Cena loves to carry saying that's trash. That's something he has comment.
Exactly.
But 19 minutes and 45 seconds. I thought the match was good. And yes, I know you're. I knew
the burial machine. Cody Rhodes won. I know.
Yes, but I'll say this: Clay Rose took advantage of Randy Orton of his back and all, and
You're back.
oh god. Well, he's Randy Orton. I go respect him, taking back bumps. Unlike
Well, I was
Cena.
gonna say Randy Orton. Even if he did take an ass bump, you could understand to a certain degree because he does have back problems, like legit back.
Yeah, but Orton, correct him. He's still taking back bumps.
Not like Cena.
Oh, well, and we'll get to Cena by the way when it comes to what he did. Yes.
Ass bumps.
But yeah, but Clay Rose did win.
At least it wasn't as bad as when him trying to sell the Cody Cutter.
Oh god, yeah.
Every single time he sells the Cody Cutter, he does the Vince thing where he just flops on the ground. It's like, what are you doing?
My god, man, awful. But
we already know we're gonna get that at SummerSlam. He's gonna sell the Cody Cutter like Vince would sell the stuff, just flop on the ground.
And he's gonna try to whatever All In's gonna have installed for that Texas Death Match. They're gonna try to go beyond whatever level they can to have shenanigans. Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, they're both gonna bleed. Oh god.
Well,
nah, just joking. If they're gonna do blood in matches, save it for Bad Blood for Hell in a Cell.
Bad Blood.
The only time it makes sense for Blood and Hell in a Cell to be in a pay-per-view. So, in my opinion.
Yeah, but is the whole thing where they're Cody Rhodes had Randy Orton into the turnbuckle that was exposed by Orton, and then did his crossroads and beat him, and there you go.
Trash. Fuck you, Cody. Fuck you.
And then Cody Rhodes got his crown, and then he starts current promo. He's like, "I did for my daughter and all," and that's kidding.
I want to turn off the TV. I'm like, all right, that's it. I've seen it.
But also seriously, he said he pulled over Randy Orton. He pulled over people in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, trying to pandering to the crowd, pandering to his opponent, just like Cena. Ironically enough, used to do just like John Cena.
Oh god, yes.
Constantly pandering to the crowd.
And he's like, it doesn't matter if it's Cena or Punk. It's Cena. He's gonna win back the WWE Championship, and there you go.
Oh god.
Which, by the way, I think he will.
We're gonna have another reign of terror, Cody.
By the way, how do you feel about Cody Rhodes being on Guile from the new Street Fighter movie?
It's probably gonna be shit. Anyways.
What the hell? Wow.
Which by the way, I heard Roman Reigns is also going to be in that movie too. So
As Akuma, by the way.
that's Akuma, yeah. And not only that, Jason Momoa, the other Roman Reigns is also going to be in the same movie too.
He's gonna be Blanca.
Aren't you excited,
Oh,
Robert? Roman Reigns
I'm
and his
gonna.
long lost brother, Jason Momoa,
I,
being in the same
I,
movie.
yeah, I am excited. I want to see what happens with those two meet here. Whatever segment
It's
they'll
kind of
do in
funny
that
because
movie.
I've heard they have never met each other. So
Oh, really? Wow.
apparently that's what Jason Momoa said in an interview. That he's never met Roman Reigns. So
Well, first time for everything,
we're definitely going to get a picture with those two. Hopefully,
Yes.
that'd be great to see. So
And then eventually, and then we'll see Triple H. Get picture, and take picture of them too. Of course, he
oh
would.
god, why would Triple H be in the movie set like that?
Like, yeah, this is my guy from
No,
this is my guy from WWE.
Jason Momoa. I want to have you versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Maybe we will. Um,
It'll be Aquaman versus Aquaman. What? In a water match. What? What?
oh God,
Yeah, would you love it?
I don't know. Triple H had not been cooking that as of late, but this one
Don't draw
would
money. Oh God.
maybe this would, but the match he's trying to pull up, I highly doubt that. But all right. Then we get to Rhea Ripley defeating Raquel Rodriguez in the what they calling it, the Riyadh Boulevard Street Fight. And that's the 14 minutes. I thought it was good.
That was pretty good. I liked it. That was a pretty good match.
And then Russell Press got involved, and then obviously that didn't help out at all because Rhea still is winning. So,
Yes. Which, by the
and
way,
I'm about to say,
I guess Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez were wearing matching bodysuits.
yeah, in a way, same thing about Roxanne too, who they who
Mm.
didn't
Well,
need
Roxanne looked
to be
great in
there.
it. I'm just gotta be honest. Roxanne and
Uh,
Rhea Ripley looked great in their bodysuits,
they yes they
and
did.
Raquel did too. So
Indeed. And then we get to Sami Zayn defeating Karrion Cross. 13 minutes and 35 seconds. Sami Zayn was obviously had the crowds behind him because Saudi loves Sandy, but even the crowds were behind Karrion Cross too.
man, did you hear the Karrion? Did you hear the Karrion Cross chants on Raw?
Oh hell yeah, that was great.
Yes, that should tell you right there. The crowd is fully behind Karrion Cross, fully behind him. He should be pushed. He needs to be
And
pushed.
hopefully he'll resign. Um, I mean that'll
Let's
be a
hope
lost
Triple H
cause.
doesn't continue to bury him.
Yeah, it'll be a lost cause if they don't renew his contract.
No. What I'm scared of if he does renew his contract. Oh, we're gonna have Cody versus Karrion. Oh no,
Oh
Cody does not.
God,
No, I don't want Cody to bury him. No.
wow. Well, hopefully
No, we're gonna have
that.
John Cena bury Karrion Cross. Oh God, no.
Oh God.
We're gonna have Karrion Cross with Logan Paul, and Logan Paul's gonna win. No.
Now, when it comes to this match itself, I thought it was all right. I thought it was better than Cena and Punk. Well, I'll get to why, but
Yeah, I know.
but I thought it was all right. It wasn't. It could have been better, yeah. But I think the next match they will have, which I believe will be at SummerSlam, I think it will be a lot better. Um,
And hopefully Karrion Cross wins because he should win
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because obviously, Karrion Cross didn't win here, but not so bad for Karrion Cross taking for a guy who's afraid to take bumps.
Oh yeah, I heard about that stupid. Oh, he doesn't want to take bumps or wherever some stupid internet rumor that was going around.
And because he's afraid to take bumps, that's why he's not getting the push that he's getting. Yeah, because if you're
Yeah,
John,
I have nothing to say because I'm just like it's just stupid.
yeah, because if you're like John Cena who takes ass bumps to a galore, yo
Say Karrion Cross takes full on bumps. He doesn't take ass flicks either.
No. So yes, Karen Cross took those word bumps that he took there, fine, and there was no issue at all of it whatsoever. And the notion of that, that's why he's like in a push because he's afraid he's not going to be taking bumps for anyone.
And by the way, I've heard he's been wrestling on main event as well. So
Yeah, and yeah, that's nothing too. He's wrestling main events. Where where he's been doing.
oh
They
no,
take,
no,
they,
those
they,
those were those were CGI bumps. They weren't him actually taking the bumps.
yes,
That was
CGI.
that was a stunt man. Oh what?
A stunt man.
Yeah.
It,
Yep.
it was Damien Sandow returning. Yes.
Oh god. No, it was Jesse Ventura. He de-aged 30 years. He went back to the ring.
Oh wow. Oh man. But but Samson did win. And then in the semi ended up kept getting attacked by Karen Cross. With the pipe. Every time he's like he doesn't admit that. Yo, when it comes to saying tell the truth, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Mm. So then we get to Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu to win his first singles championship on the main roster to become the new WWE United States champion. 12 minutes and 5 seconds. The match I thought was decent.
Yep.
Obviously, you had Jacob Fatu and
Lots of interferences without match too.
yeah,
Lots of interferences.
yeah, Jacob Fatu involved. I mean not Jacob Fatu. Yeah, JC Mateo involved. You had the returning of the infamous, legendary, the greatest of all time, Tanga Lola.
And the crowd actually popped when he came back.
Exactly.
Which
And
I
guess
think
what?
was great.
Yeah, it was. It actually was great. And guess what? He didn't botch.
No, he didn't botch. That's great. No, they should have had him just botch on purpose just to get a
Oh my god. But yeah, but even with those two guys out there, Stu wasn't enough. Jacob Fatu, Stu was doing what he's gotta do because he's all gas, no brakes.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you got Gober who's all brakes, no gas.
No gas.
But
Oh god. That's gonna be a travesty to watch once I eventually watch Saturday night's main event. The rerun.
yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be a travesty. That's if the group. That's if I don't hear about it in the group chat first. But anyways, yeah,
I got avoid those two, those at the work. But
yeah,
but then Jacob Fatu goes for his Mighty Moonsault and could have won, but referee was again being distracted. And then we finally have him.
yes.
It was the former Hikuleo finally making it,
Yep.
but he's Talatunga.
Talatunka. Well, that's such a shit name, by the way.
It is a shit. It is a shit name.
Which, by the way, I heard he had a dark match on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, and he actually came out
Oh, yeah.
with Hikuleo.
Yeah, he did. Still
Talatunka. That is the worst name I've ever heard in my. That's got to be one of the worst names I heard in recent memory so far.
I still understand why I can't have him be called Hikuleo.
Why not Haku Jr.? Hell, I wouldn't even care if they just called him Haku Jr. How about that?
Haku Jr. Yeah, that would have been something too.
Yeah.
But nope, they went with a different name. I think they want to trademark and blah blah blah.
Zilla Fatu when he debuts.
Oh yeah, can't wait
Eventually
when he comes in.
Yeah, eventually.
But it was Talatunga who was the one who of his involvement causing Jacob Fatu to lose. Basically strokes down to a broadcast table, but it didn't break. Like wow, what a debut for that one.
We're gonna have the infamous Talatunga soon.
But then Soul Squad throws the small spike onto Jacob Fatu, and Jacob Fatu sold it like like how Rikishi will sell being clothesline, by spinning it in midair. I thought it was good. Yeah, like Jake Fatu did that.
Yep.
That was all very very cool. And yeah, Jake Fatu lost the belt, and there will be a rematch by the way at SummerSlam. They haven't announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure there will be a rematch at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Um, but there you go. You know, that was the match.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was alright. Yeah.
And
Um,
and by the way, Solo Sikoa wins his first singles title on the main roster.
that's right.
Should have happened when he was a part of Bloodline still. The original
Oh yeah.
Bloodline.
Oh yeah.
Wait away. But anyways.
So then we get to Jay Cargill defeating Asuka in the Queen of the Ring tournament final to get a shot at the WWE Women's Championship
It
for,
it was
for
kind of
SmackDown at
it
SummerSlam.
was yeah, it was a little rough to watch, especially with Jade botching half the time.
Yep, 8 minutes and 35
Uh,
seconds of her botching.
yeah, did
Asuka,
you see it? She even botched the finish too.
she botched the finish too.
Yeah. Sorry, Jalen, but I had to call out how it is. She was botching a lot in this match, and,
Uh,
and she botched the finish pretty bad.
it
Yeah.
was not a good night for her. But at the
No.
same time, it was a good night for her because she still ended up winning.
Yeah, in that regard, it was a good night for her, but
And then she cut
I
a
don't know.
promo. She did for her
Yep.
daughter, and no, she
What?
didn't. No, she cut a promo when it comes to um blocking the boos, whatever, because the crowd booing her. Um, and she's going to become the next women's champion. And there you go.
Well, I mean, it could happen, but I don't think if she does win it, it ain't going to be for long. Want to know why? I think you know why.
Because she's going to proceed for caution.
Yes, you got that right.
But yeah, um, I do enjoy the attire that Jake Cargill wore, just like Storm from X-Men, the anime series. That was cool.
Oh yeah, which was great. That was great. But yeah, unfortunately, the match itself wasn't really that great.
Nope.
It's got just got to say how it is. Gotta call how it is.
Well, anything that goes along as um as they wanted it to be, but then again, that's the layout for Jake Cargill's matches as when it comes to it. And I don't see it get any better.
Unfortunately, no.
But then we get the main event. John Cena defeats CM Punk
Oh
to
boy.
retain his not so undisputed WWE Championship in 26 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, they tried to do the whole end game.
Yeah, they did. Which I thought that really was needed because the whatever minutes beginning of the match they did here, I was bored out of my mind.
It was because they're old, Robert.
I know they're old and everything, but Punk can still go. Cena
Can't.
can't.
Punk's still athletic. Like, sure,
Yeah,
he's not 2011 Punk's anymore either, but
even Punk is washed too, but
see, Punk definitely can still go.
he can still
Cena,
go.
on the other hand, he can't. See, I feel like Cena was gassed in that match. It was in like the first 5 minutes. It looked like he was already gassed. I'm not even joking to you.
And then
Yeah,
he starts taking some ass bumps.
I bet you're just like, yeah, Punk's definitely carrying Cena in this match.
Yeah, but even with that, like, oh my god, I was dozing off trying to watch this match, and then we get to the breath bump.
Yeah, that's gonna be a new staple in Cena matches as a heel currently. Constant ref bumps.
And then where Punk could have won, or I think Cena could have won. I don't know. It was one of those two that happened. And then Punk had Cena out, whatever, and then he calls for another referee coming out, right? But instead of a referee, it was burn it down.
Yeah, Robert's boy.
And I groaned. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm starting to think Robert's tired of seeing Seth Rollins now constantly. I
I'm
think
I'm I ain't getting sick of Seth Rollins now.
you're like,
I'm
I
sick
hate
of
you. I hate you.
I'm sick of his promo. That's basically almost on level with Triple H's promos.
Wow.
And Howard Rod too. By the way, he's keys in the way kind of like Triple H because he's got knee problems. He does a
Oh,
pedigree. He cuts a promo like Triple H. Not saying he does this. I'm a visionary, revolutionary.
oh
I
no.
am Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh god. Can you
I-
imagine
I'm
if he
not,
did that?
I'm not saying he does that, but what I'm saying what comes to Triple H's promos, you know how Triple H always says something and then he doesn't get to the point. That's
Yep.
Seth Rollins right nowadays of his promos. He doesn't get to the point like he should be getting to the point.
You think they should just keep Seth Rollins silent and have Paul Heyman just talk for him?
Yeah, I mean that's where he got Paul Heyman there. I'm assuming that's where he got Paul Heyman there now because Seth Rollins, he's not excited on to listen to the microphone anymore.
Nope. How do you think this heel run's doing for Seth? Do you think it's a flop or do you think it's a success?
No, it actually it's good a good heel run. More successful than Cena's heel run.
I was say it's way better than Cena's heel run.
But Seth comes out with Paul Heyman with the briefcase and not just Rollins and Heyman, but also Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. They all sick on Punk, and Punk took care of them. Who's beaten up in the match already. Breaker and Bronson had the sell for Punk of his offense.
Yeah, you loved it, didn't you?
I was like, what is this? And then Punk always shots the crossbody on the outside to Reed and Breaker, and Breaker took a bump. Meanwhile, yo Reed, who didn't take a bump, he actually caught Punk. I'm like, oh my god, this is bad. Even the shenanigans ends up being worse than the match.
Yep.
And then they put him to a table, right? And they were even having a problem putting Punk to a table. They didn't they were doing whatever they was trying to do to lift a Punk, and they were not at the same page of doing it. And then when they finally on this Punk on the table, it breaks. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Wow.
So Punk's skinny fat ass goes to a table, it breaks. Jacob Fatu on the other hand gets pulled to a table by Tangalola. It doesn't break. And he's more heavier than Punk. Like, what is going on here? My guess is I really think they're trying to soundtrack CM Punk here.
You made me look like shit.
So then we got Rollins getting to do a cash in, right, to beat Punk, and
Yep.
he calls Lil Nate Charles Robinson doing his best WrestleMania 24 run, like he's Ultimate Warrior again.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I heard that became a meme. That run he did.
Yes,
As champions.
yes.
That might have been honestly, but that might have been the most entertaining part about the match. If I had to be honest.
Yeah, and then Cena checks him with the show cycle, whatever it was,
His
and,
shitty super tackle.
and then gets in the ring and gets in Rollins' face, and they start fighting. Takes out Rollins, and then Breaker and Reed goes after him, and Cena takes an ass bump. Even when he's getting talked about them, he goes take an ass bump. Like, oh my god, this guy can't do anything right.
So you're like, good job. So you just made these two look like shit.
Oh my god, man. Who has he made look great? bes- besides Brian from SummerSlam.
or Punk, when they faced, in the past,
Yeah.
or AJ Styles when he faced in the past too.
Ah. So yeah, so they start beating up on Cena, and then Penta comes out.
Oh boy, here we go.
Penta comes out. He starts doing his Penta dance, and like, yeah, do your Penta dance. Cause who cares about Cena? Fuck him.
Which by the way, I heard Bully Ray had something to say about. He claims that Penta ruined the match because he was dancing when he came out.
Yes, because it was on the level of Jeff Hardy doing his dance. Where he's supposed to be saying his brother on AEW. Yeah.
I heard that. I was like, man, shut the fuck up, you fat bitch.
That,
Anyway,
like, first of all, it's Cena as a heel. Who gives a fuck? It wasn't about saving Cena. It was about Penta getting back at you know Seth Rollins' group because they've been going after him
terrorizing
during the bill for Money in the Bank.
and terrorizing him.
Yeah, and terrorizing him. It wasn't about saving Cena, so that's why he did his dance because Ian Penta's like fuck him.
Yeah.
So yeah, um, so Breaker and Reed takes what's went to Penta or whatever. Um, but Reed I think Reed stayed in the ring. I think and Breaker went to Penta, and then Sami Zayn came out, and then they start fighting off. And then Penta dabs on both of them off the stage onto both of them on the floor. And then it was just Reed and Cena. And then Punk comes back, pushes him off because he's trying to do a tsunami. And from there, like Punk, you take an L from there.
Yep.
And then Cena gets Reed up for the AA. And then, oh my God, this is impressive, that. That's because Bronson Reed slimmed down. Big fucking deal.
Also, Cena carried Big Show. That looked way more impressive than him doing AA on Bronson Reed. I'm just
My
saying.
God, man. My God, man.
If you want to talk about Cena's strength, I think him lifting up the Big Show for an attitude adjustment looked way more, just way more shocking than him doing it to Bronson Reed. I mean, let's be honest.
Hell, even doing it to A Train, to Vincera, we were
Yeah, he
more
did
impressive than that.
Great Call Lee,
Great Call Lee.
Umaga.
Yeah. But anyways, but I'm not saying that wasn't impressive. I mean, obviously it's too impressive because Cena, this day and age, is up there in age, and but he could still do that, to someone like a Bronson Reed.
He's an old man, obviously.
But people are making a big deal like, oh my God, look at that strength for Cena. Like, fuck off, you idiots.
Makes you just want to say, would you start watching wrestling yesterday? Like, really?
But then
would you start watching wrestling at WrestleMania 41 and assume, oh, this is all Cena's career? No.
my God, man. So Cena and Punk face to face. Crowds were loving it. Punk extends his hand for a handshake. Cena accepts it. They hug. And the camera did the whole thing where it panned to Cena, zooming into his face, like like what happened at Elimination Chamber. Well, the difference is there's no Rock, but I'm pretty sure Rock was watching at home. So,
I think Rock wanted Punk to get buried again.
yep.
I mean, the Rock already buried Punk anyway, so.
and I hated it, by the way, that the scene did that, the facial expression.
Oh yeah. You don't think it was as good as that evil face he did at Elimination Chamber? You don't think it was as good as that?
It wasn't good as that, yeah. Because I feel like he was forced.
Yeah.
And then Cena goes to kick him, but Punk called him, knew he was going to do that. And like, why did you say a hand for handshake then?
I could trick him to get him to lure him
in. Oh man. But then he goes through for the GTS whatever. I think he was. And then Rollins hits him in the briefcase, gives him a curl stomp. Cena then takes out Seth. And how ironic, after all that went down, Cena goes to cover Punk, and the original referee was out. Match gets back in the ring right on time. 1, 2, 3. And after the match was over, I'm like, this whole thing was shit.
Definitely Cena and Punk's worst match ever.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was okay, but for what I saw, did I go back to watch it again to see if my opinion changed anything differently? No, because all I need to see it one time, and that was it. I didn't care to see it on any of it ever again. But yeah, this will be up there as one of my least favorite Punk and Cena matches.
No, Spark. It was better than Money in the Bank. I'll get the fuck out of here.
Oh wow, I'll put SummerSlam match that they had over that match that they had Night
The
Champions.
one-on-one SummerSlam match or the one with the Big Show?
The one on one.
Oh, you didn't like that match?
I thought because it's supposed to be the sequel from their other match from Money in the Bank, and I thought you got Triple H in there, so of course
yeah, I forgot about that. Triple H is special guest referee. Oh, that's probably why you didn't like it, because Triple H was the special guest referee.
pretty much. I didn't like that Triple H referee.
I'm pretty sure you didn't like the finish of the match. You know how they made Punk win.
Yeah, Punk. Because Cena was protected in the loss because foot on the rope, whatever.
Yeah, foot on the rope, and then just immediately have Bristle dipshit cashing on Punk after the match.
But before that, the whole thing of Kevin Nash.
Oh yeah, Kevin Nash too. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Kevin Nash just rambling
because he got text
Punk.
Because he had a text for to stick the winner.
That was the dumbest storyline ever, and it literally went nowhere too. Literally,
no, it didn't. Because it was supposed to lead to a match between Kevin Nash and Punk, but then something happened from there where they decided to scrap it.
Yep.
And then they ended the storyline by saying that it was Kevin Nash stole Triple H's phone, basically texted himself. I'm like, what the fuck is this story, man? Like how was this benefiting Punk and then it didn't because Punk is losing to Triple H at Night Champions.
Which to this very day, I think he still believed that was a straight up burial. So.
Yeah, of course it was. Oh, but that was Night Champions. As far as how I felt about Night Champions, like I said, I thought it was okay. Wasn't anything great. Main event didn't really do it for me.
Anything great.
Yeah, it was just okay, but the main event didn't really do anything. Didn't do it for me. Rose and Orton, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Rhea and Raquel I thought it was good. Solo and Jacob, I thought it was decent. Semi and Karrion, I thought it was fine for what it was. It could have been better, but I thought it was way better than Cena and Punk.
Yeah.
And how's it that you make Jay Cargill and Oscar made it better than Punk and Cena, especially with Jay not being good in there?
Yeah, her botching every move.
My God.
No, just shut up. You admitted it. Wow.
You
loved it.
Oh, by the way, speaking of which, how you feel about the Doctor of Punkonomics?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was very random.
Well, just like
Punk looked goofy wearing what he was wearing.
He did. He looked like a geek.
He looked like a geek.
CM geek.
CM geek.
Now, just like with Steelers,
I wonder if that's what Christian wanted to talk about. That video he wanted to plan.
I'm pretty sure. Obviously not just because of that. Because
I wonder if Christian is the same boat as me, where he believes that Triple H, WWE, Rock, whoever it was, just obviously just sabotage Punk on purpose.
Probably, yeah. My thing of him, it's probably talk about the whole thing with the Cena pipe bomb, quote unquote pipe bomb,
Which was
the
trash.
the Punkonomics thing, and then the whole thing with him going to Saudi. I'm pretty sure it was it's obviously talk about CM Punk overall, with all those topics. So
Yeah. Which I still under the belief to a certain degree. I think it was Triple H trying to sabotage Punk
I agree.
because he probably sees him as a threat. He's like, "Oh no, he's a threat to my Cody.
Pretty
Oh no, he's a threat to my Seth." I mean, would you be surprised?
soon he'll be a threat to of his shop position when Punk retires. So I guarantee Punk will be a better booker than Triple H would be.
I would say a lot of people don't notice, but a lot of the storylines Punk did in AEW, he actually booked it, or he helped with the booking of a lot of those storylines.
That's right.
Like the MGF feud, fucking, I heard Punk and MGF were the ones that booked that whole storyline. That's why it ended up being so great.
hmm Now, as far as Punk doing the whole thing with the being the Punkonomics and all that, and then having the brass rings that it said drug free, which I thought was I thought was funny. And then he did his rap. And then he did his rap. I was like, yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. Just like I wasn't a fan of seeing this quote unquote pipe bomb promo he did. I was not a fan of Punk doing this whole Punkonomics thing that he did. But he had some singers in there too. Like the whole thing where he's gonna be the Kendrick of Ceno's Drake. It's not that.
Yep.
But yeah, I was like, yeah. After it was over, I was like, yeah, this was shit too.
No,
I'm sorry, Punk. I'm sorry, Punk, but that was shit. and on top of that, you did it of a Saudi crowd that doesn't even know about some things that you reference in your rap, like the whole thing with Nikki Bella. Basically didn't mention her name, but the whole thing of the company hired her his ex, and they all were like, huh?
Yeah.
Even with James Gunn. I'll be fair. I didn't know much of James Gunn either. And I had to be reminded by Jay. Yeah, I had to be reminded by Jaber about who he was. Like, okay, 'cause I never knew of his name. But yeah, he has. Because I didn't know of his name. And
He
what
made
else?
Guardians of the Galaxy, and he made
Suicide Squad, I
he
think it
made
was.
the Suicide Squad movie.
Yo,
Not the
obviously,
2016 one, the one where John Cena was in it. So.
John Cena, Peacemaker.
Yeah.
More like Trash Maker, but
Trash. Oh, come on.
well,
He actually did a pretty good job as Peacemaker. Come on. Give him some credit.
I'll give it a chance, I'll get a chance to watch that movie to see how
The
he
Suicide
did.
Squad.
Because I still haven't seen. I still got a chance to see that Suicide Squad movie.
And plus, he has his own show too as Peacemaker.
And that,
so.
he got that too. Now I don't know if I want to watch the series, but maybe
I know
Maybe I will.
because I know you're tired of seeing Cena constantly on TV.
I mean he's a part timer, so it's not like he's there all the time. But
I know you well enough to the point where it's like, yeah, even when he's on TV, you're just sick and tired of seeing him already.
I am scared. I'm sick to see him already.
He's just like, man, can you just retire already and get over with?
Just retire already. Like seriously.
You know what sucks too? I already get a feeling one of his last matches is going to be against Logan Paul.
Some people were saying that too, by the way. Some people were thinking about that too. I'm like, you know what? I want to see how that turns out. And
that's gonna be a disaster.
and then I'm gonna let Jaber let his
I'm sorry to say, Robert, but would you be surprised if Logan Paul carried Cena throughout the whole match if they even do have a 1-on-1 match?
I mean, he would, but at the same time, Logan Paul doesn't do it for me in the ring.
You're just like, yeah, fuck him too. Pretty much.
I could get two shits about his performance. He had an opportunity to impress me against AJ Styles, and even that one, at WrestleMania, even though it was really nothing few, even with that one, he still
like I said, I just thought that match was just really boring.
Yeah, he bored the shit out of me on that one.
He's just being a hater.
Why they need him to be WrestleMania? have him beat AJ Styles, all just to have him face Jey Uso for the title at Saturday's main event.
And even that sucked.
Even that sucked. But anyways, but that was Night Champions. Now, did you feel the same way about Night Champions too, Huawei? Did you thought it was okay?
No, yeah, it was all right.
Oh, there you go. So, um, oh yeah, I want to bring something up. So, um, when it comes to All In Texas,
Yep.
All In Texas, even though yes, AEW has been promoting it, has really been book, booking some matches leading up to it, and really you know talking about how they you know sold pretty good tickets for everyone's that's gonna be there in Texas.
Yep.
However, even though they've been building up on TV and all that and everything, it doesn't really feel like a big deal because of the story behind it, the matches that laid out on it. Not all. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them. It doesn't really feel like it's anything special leading up to All In Texas.
You don't feel special. Wow.
Wow. I don't know. Um, they had they had enough time to really lay out some matches that they wanted to do, and that's gonna make it a big deal and make it feel importance, and it doesn't really feel that way.
Well, that's your problem, Mark. Wow.
Yes, and there are 8 matches on here, which hopefully they'll keep it that way. I'm not saying
Which, uh, which, by the way, I heard that potentially Big Boom AJ might have a match on All In. I'm like, no.
probably for
Wow.
the pre-show. It probably for the pre-show. Which
No,
good.
they're gonna put him in the main show. Oh gosh. Yeah, aren't you excited, Robert? See Big Boom AJ? Aren't you excited?
Or Big Boom AJ might be in the men's gauntlet.
Oh God, no.
He's definitely gonna bring the boom. Terrible.
Yeah, don't you love him?
No. I forgot all about him. Oh man. But
Well, come on, he's great though.
yeah, great in double chocolate cookies or whatever that's called, whatever.
You're probably just like, yeah, Graham putting me to sleep.
But let's talk about the matches here. So we have the men's casino gauntlet match for a future AEW World Championship. So far, you got Mark Briscoe, who's number 1, MJF, who's number 2, and you got your other participants in the match. For example, Bandito, Brody King, Mystico, and everybody don't want for the Ricochet. Great, just what we need.
Well, come on,
But
don't you want? You're like, no.
No. Now, I thought I said this on last night on BTA. My pick would have been MJF, but based on Mystico being involved here, because there's a story there with MJF and Mystico. Now I don't think he's gonna win, especially with Mark Briscoe. After the story they did on Dynamite tonight. Yeah, MJF he's definitely winning this time.
Even though he should be, whatever.
Yeah, he should be. But with that being said, who do we think will probably win the men's? Some people suggested this could be where Darby Allin returns and win it, and if he does, that means Heyman might not win. So I'm like, no, but we'll get to more of that later. I'm not saying that Darby cannot be on All In. He can still be there, but when it comes to the their Avengers Endgame booking for that Texas Death Match, that I will not mind Darby Allin being involved in. Not in the men's gauntlet match
No,
because if he's in it, then he's winning it.
see if they have if they have freaking Moxley retain, it's gonna be just like when Cody or Roman won at WrestleMania 39 when Roman won. That's
Oh,
probably would be the reaction of the crowd at
oh
that point.
no, oh
Yeah,
god.
the crowd pretty much rioted.
Oh well, I think with AW how they booking in Moxley and the Death Rider stuff is way worse than Roman Reigns. During that time.
Well, at least they made up for it to a certain degree with the Sami Zayn stuff. But
Yeah.
when it comes to Death Riders, though, nothing's gonna make up for that garbage. Nothing
hmm
will. So
So
yeah.
and also Jordan mentioned this on the PTA last night. What if they have Orange Cassidy come in
Oh
and win,
no.
and Joe will rant for that alone, and like I would too, but no,
I'll be with you guys too. I'll be there too. That's a
that
rant.
cannot that cannot happen either. That cannot happen.
Come on, come on, Robert. You don't want your bully pockets to win.
No, go back to the Indies where you belong.
Take Seth Rollins with you. What? Wow.
Nah, that's is fine. Yo,
I thought you hated him.
I do, but but not not
Dude.
that not. But Orange Cassidy, I hate him more.
Well, at least you admit it. You're like, yeah, I do hate him.
Oh man.
Robert's like, you know what? No, actually, take Ethan Page back with you too. Wow.
Now, even though Ethan Page, um, because the thing too, by the way, because there's rumors about Ethan Page or Ricky Saints. To me, it'll be more of. I think I see more of Ethan Page, being involved with Seth
Yeah,
Rollins
Robert.
group.
Come on, Robert. You don't want to see both your boys become tag team champions?
Well, Seth Rollins' goal is not to be tag team champion. He wants to be world champion again. So, but Ethan Page being part of Seth Rollins' group, that'd be great because that way I can hate both of them at the same time. So,
Oh wow.
yes,
I feel like Ethan Page would make more sense than Ricky Saints, in my opinion.
but yeah. But the reason why the hate of Ethan Page happened is because it's the way they did the whole thing with him winning the title at NXT of NXT. Basically how Jen said the way that Cena won the title. Now I don't remember if Cena was the champion or
And
or
it kind of feel in a way I felt like the reason why I kind of turned against them because they were kind of overrating them too on NXT.
and yeah, they were over him. Yeah, like what the I get it. Tony
kind
Humble
of
with
funny,
him.
kind of funny as well too, just
Yeah,
like John Morrison in
like
TNA.
on TNA. Yes. It was just like that. It was just like with that too. I way. And I love more and that's another thing. I like Morrison too and all. But then when they started overrating him on TNA, like he's gonna be the biggest star of this company. He's gonna be he's gonna be the guy and like and they kept shutting him down jokes and like no, why yeah that's not how you're supposed to be booking someone like him.
Yeah, it
Now
is.
with Ethan Page I thought Ethan Page was worse because Ethan Page ends up winning it immediately. He won it immediately.
And then now he's the North American champion currently.
Yes. And more of that later. By the way, we're gonna talk about that too. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but Jay White, I think Jay White, could return here, and I think he should win it.
Yep.
But I don't know. And they haven't really announced a lot of people in there because I get why because they want to save some surprises because again, you got some WWE wrestlers that's been released. When it comes to the men's, so who's to say they might be involved here like a Giovanni Vinci, Femi Agnew, whatever you want to call him.
Oh, Carl Fredericks. Oh no.
Oh God,
Eddie Dork, the former Eddie Thorpe.
go back to New Japan. Just be part of the War Dogs.
Oh God, God, he'll be the new evil at that point.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Eh.
can you imagine he returns to New Japan? He joins the House of Torture. I'll be like, oh, there you go, a garbage wrestler for a garbage group. There you go. Makes
Oh
sense.
my God.
That actually
How
would
the,
make sense for me.
yeah, to me, I think he fits more with the War Dogs because I think he would have been part of the War Dogs, if he didn't, leave and go to WWE.
Which he
But
failed in. So in that
yeah,
regard,
but we'll
didn't get
see
over.
what
Didn't never drew a dime. There you go.
they'll do it on.
Literally was in a feud with the top guy in NXT. Still couldn't get over. So there you go.
Mhm.
That's all it tells you. That's all you need to know about that guy. How his run went.
My worst fear is that Joe Coffey will show up in the gauntlet match.
Wow. Well, I heard they're stuck in the U.S. because of the work visas hasn't expired yet.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they actually can't. Well, actually, no. I mean, they should be able to. Well, actually, weren't they on the? Is there are there no complete clause already up? You know
I
the
think so.
Gallus.
I think so because they were fired
Oh,
since.
never mind. Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe they could.
We'll see.
Maybe they
Um,
could, but then again, I feel like they would probably. I feel like they would probably be more as a group, like a trios, than
but yeah, and
more
I
than
won't mind them being part of AEW by the way. Yeah, they bring it. Now I don't know if they're gonna be called Gallus, um, but yeah, but to get to the trios titles, yeah, that'll be a good fit for them. Just don't have Joe
no.
Coffey be a main eventer. So,
Wow.
oh man. And I don't think it's because they think I hate him. No, no, I don't hate him. I just don't see a big deal of Joe Coffey.
I was gonna say, I don't think you hate him more than Seth or Ethan Page for you at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. But but we'll see what happens with the men's gauntlet match. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the men's gauntlet match. And by the way, people saying with Alan Copeland shows up on the show, to be part of it, and he wins it. Like, no, no,
No, no, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. If Adam Copeland returns, he's definitely taking out FTR, and that's what's the storyline's going
that's
to be,
that's the story.
and that
Yeah,
should be the story. That should be the only thing he sticks to when he returns.
exactly. All right. Um, and then when it comes to the women's Casino Gauntlet match for a future AW Women's World Championship. Now, I can tell you one thing: Britt Baker's not going to be in it because AW is cold. With Britt Baker.
Yeah, and Tony Khan alleges that, oh no, I don't. I really like Britt. We're not gonna. We're not. There's no. She ain't leaving, and it's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, sure.
You love her so much that you have her home sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, A. Kingston. I didn't think about A. Kingston. He could be part of the Gauntlet match if he can, or just save him for the interfere that in the Texas Death Match, yo. So,
Oh yeah, get his revenge on Moxley, pretty much.
yeah, pretty much. Um, but yeah, so we had Chris Chandler, who's number one, and Megan Bain, who won tonight to be number two. And I don't care about before I get to who I think will win. Um, when it comes to the women's, who could be in it as well. I could see Dakota Kai probably being there, and Elena Black, the former Cora J.
Yep, Elena Black.
Uh, I can't. I'm trying to think. Oh,
I heard
Tia
apparently
Knox.
Shayna Baszler was came back. Apparently, he's a producer now in NXT.
Wait, what? She's back.
Yeah, apparently she's they might have brought her back, but as a producer for NXT.
Oh wow.
You know, agent pretty much. I guess you
All
could
right.
say.
I
Technical
don't know why they
terms.
got rid of her in the first place. That's
Yeah, that makes
uh,
no sense.
it was the same thing with what they did with Drake Maverick when he got released again. Yo,
Got
and then they
released again.
separated him.
And they brought him back again, but this time he's an agent or a producer, pretty much.
Yeah, I like
Which he
yeah,
still
like
is. Which I believe he still is to his very day. Still
yeah,
a producer.
yeah, he is, which is good. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, why you messing with his career like that for? Like, yo,
Yep. I don't know.
I mean, you clearly he wants to be there. He wants to work for your company. He's dedicated so much to you know for other promotions he's been in, like in TNA and other promotions, to finally make it to where he wanted to be. And it's bad enough you had to fire him during the pandemic, and then you started to bring him back because you feel sorry for him, crying and everything. And then
Yeah.
you were giving, and then we and then when Vince McMahon was doing his firing spree, which was ridiculous during that time, and he has to be one of them again. And like, and then he has to bring him back. Why are you doing? Why? What is with you guys, man? Like, messing with someone's career like that for like someone like a Drake Maverick. But
Yeah. I don't understand.
yeah. But hey, I say, they brought him back this time, and now he's doing well there. So yeah, even if Tegan Knox could be in it, Nick, where her name is right now, in the Indies, what is it? Nixon Newell, I think it was.
Nixon Knoxville, I think.
Yeah, Nixon Knoxwell. Yeah,
Yes.
so she could be part of it too. Um, but I know Don Rose will be part of it, obviously, because she's a Texan native. But it doesn't matter either way, because at the end of the day, who I want in this match, who I feel like who should be in this match, is Athena, and she should win.
No.
Oh God, yes, no, because if they really want to run Athena and Mercedes Monet back, because let's face it, Mercedes Monet is going to win the belt, especially after tonight, what they did. There's no way you can convince me otherwise that Mercedes Monet is not winning the belt. Otaku.
Oh God. Wow.
But we'll get to more of that later. By the way, when we get
Robert's
to
already
that.
calling out people. It's like, yeah, you hear that son of a bitch? Wow. Whoa.
Well, oh, okay, it's not go that far. Oh man, but Athena should win, you know, and that's all there is to it. She has to win.
Nah, she's gonna take the fall and lose. Oh no.
But that will piss me off even more.
Oh wow. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Oh no.
But yeah, we'll see who will be in this match as well. When it comes to that. All right, so that we're out of the way now. We get
Mhm.
to uh the AEW TNT Championship. Adam Cole, baby, defending against Kyle Reckler.
Flagger. Wow. Felt.
Yeah, Kyle
Felt.
Kyle Fletcher, the reckless guy, who almost killed Adam
Fletcher.
Cole.
Fletcher. Felcher. Oh yeah, he hurt Adam Cole, didn't he? I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh man, could have killed him too. In that spot.
Yeah.
So this is the match that's happening at All In, and I think Kyle Fletcher is going to win here. I could be wrong, but I think he's probably going to win here.
Unfortunately, yes, he will win. Probably.
There you go. And if not, Adam Cole, will retain, and then the perfect guy to beat him the title, which I don't like. It could happen, but maybe they could revisit Adam Cole versus Ricochet.
Oh no.
To do the match that happened on NXT Take Over Brooklyn, which I was there at the time watching it. And
Oh yeah, they're in attendance.
yep, yep, when they were fighting for the North American title,
Holy
which
shit.
I want Adam Cole to retain and win. Ricochet won, and I didn't hate Ricochet at the time, but I was just but Adam Cole's my guy. Going into who I think thought should win, and he didn't. And like, damn it, man, he like.
He got screwed.
Now,
Wow. Oh, wow.
and I was with my friends there. And I was like, man, I was like, saying, "Why is your guys always beating my guys?"
Wow.
Oh man, but it was a fun time though. That takeover show was a good time. That was the same match. That was the same takeover where I saw Velveteen Dream and EC3.
Oh yeah.
And now where they're at now, well, Velveteen Dream is somewhere in the Indies, and EC3 is NWA and doing a podcast with that idiot Russo.
Yep.
Shit stain.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
But anyways, but we'll see. But I think California is going to win there. The three-way tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championship, World Tag Team Championship, the Hurt Syndicate defending against Just Speed, and also the Patriarchy. That's going to feature Christian Cage and Nick Wayne, or Nick Plain.
Yep. I need a Hurt Syndicate's winning.
Well, based on what they did with Hurt Syndicate tonight, with Lashley's legs being concerto. I think they will lose the belt, but not because they're going to lose, but one of these teams probably will win, and I think Just Speed will win by pinning Nick Plain
Or Christian Cage.
maybe. And I think I do see FTR getting involved in the match here, especially they were telegraphing something what they did tonight in that segment they did. So I don't know. I find it funny that FTR is not even going to be part of All In. That's
weird.
That is very weird. But we don't play politics.
Let's be honest, the Young Bucks have always been jealous of FTR.
Yeah, they have been.
Because they know that FTR blows them out of the water and comes to in-ring ability.
Yeah. But we'll see what happens with this.
And
this
tag
match.
team wrestling too, just blows them out of the water, and tag team wrestling in general as well.
Yeah. But speaking of tag team, because you got the Cucamonga Fox here,
Oh, God.
defending their EVP titles against Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland, where they also put in there, but they'll also put something else on the line here, where if Swerve and Ospreay lose, they cannot challenge for a world title for a year. Which Swerve was not agreeing with that one, but then he decided, I accept whatever. Not that right.
Yeah.
All to get that EVP title away from the Cucamonga kids, Fox Cucks, all those.
I hope they don't win. I hope they don't.
Well, based on what they did tonight, I think and I figured this was going to be the case either way. Even if that didn't happen tonight, I think the Bucks are still going to win, and it's going to lead to Swerve turning heel because it was Ospreay's fault for agreeing to do this. We can't challenge for a world title for over a year, and also he may be the reason that Heyman does not win too.
Yeah.
I do not have the chances at all now. At All In now.
No, it's gonna be a great show.
So that being said, I'm hoping that Swerve and Ospreay wins. Because without the EVP, and then when it comes to the Young Bucks, what they do now? When it comes to the EVP gimmicks and all that, who gives a fuck? Fuck them.
So I can give a shit.
Go back to the Indies. Oh, I care. And let's call that this, folks. They're not really EVPs anymore. They were stripped of those titles since the Brawl Out stuff.
It's just pretty much just a gimmick. That's what the EVP said is pretty much at this point.
That's pretty much what it is. Because what they're doing before it wasn't working anymore. The whole super kick party, and the elite. So, anyways, and that's that match there. Uh, okay, now I want to get to the important thing here before we get to the two matches. And that is, I do want to say this too, by the way. And if Osprey and Swerve lose, with Swerve does turn heel, this will mean a lot more for Osprey to hold off going to the world title for over a year, because next year, All In will be back in Wembley Stadium,
Yep.
and that could be a trying moment, his redemption story, for way over a year, because he can't challenge for a title because of the submission they did here, and it will all culminate for him getting his big win next year for Osprey. But at the same time, what's this do for Swerve here? Well, the only thing is for him to be a heel, because it was Osprey's fault for putting that on the line in the first place, and then because of Hangman, because he still has some hatred for Hangman, and basically if I can't be world champion, then you're not being world champion, and you continue that program with those two.
Yeah, they'll fight forever, just like Osprey and no, just like Kenny Omega and Don Callis. All right, let's not go that far.
I know. I'll be more like over the Zane.
Owen Zayn, yeah.
Oh man. But anyways, all right. Now let's get back to the one I want to talk about here. The winner take all match to unify the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW International Championship into the inaugural AEW Unified Championship.
I thought you said AEW not so undisputed championship. Wow.
So yes, but Kazuchika Okada with the Continental Classic Championship, with the Continental Championship, and came up with the International Championship. Now, besides Don Callis, which we already beat a dead horse with this already, with Don Callis' involvement of the story. Besides that, I heard that Tony Khan, yes, TK, he said, when it comes to the AEW Continental Championship and the AEW International Championship, they're not going to be retired.
What?
Yeah, what that means is, doesn't matter. Once you win the new belt, the AEW Unified Championship belt, you're going to have to carry 3 of these championship belts.
What?
What the fuck? That's not how this works. What the? What?
Has he never done a unification match before? Has he ever watched one? That's not how it. That's not how a unification match works.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's one thing if you're holding both belts for before to get like a plate as a placeholder before you get like an actual new belt. That's one thing, but the fact he just said, "Oh yeah, they're not going to be retired. They're just going to win a new title and win the other title too." Huh? That just makes no sense.
Oh my god.
How is it unified if it's not really unified? Like what? The championship. By the way, the championship isn't really going to be unified. Why the fuck would you call it a unified championship?
What is the point of making the new belt then?
Just to have a new belt.
Now we got another new championship belt, and plus another championship belt that we're going to be getting in the future for the women's, the tag team belts. Oh god.
Even though I believe the women should get a continental championship belt, in my opinion, but whatever.
Oh my god.
This is stupid.
I didn't think it could get any worse.
That's just stupidity at that point.
And by the way,
that is stupid as fuck.
And by the way, in that same interview, he said the Continental Classic will still be a thing. I'm like, okay. At least that's still gonna be a
Okay,
tradition.
well, that's the only thing I was confused about. I was like, so what about the Continental Classic then?
Yeah,
When I
I'm glad
first
it's
heard
just
about
doing that.
Unified Championship, I'm like, then what are you gonna do about the Continental Classic then?
Yeah. So yeah, that was to continue
Can't
on.
just
So
up and, it's just one of those things where you can't just up and drop it.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know. All right, well, that's good to hear that we finally got clarification if it's gonna end or it's gonna, like what the hell's gonna happen now.
Yeah, I'm glad it's still continuing it though. The Conquer Classic, because 'cause that's always one of the best things to do. Um,
Yeah.
but holy shit, man, 3 belts now to
So the winner's gonna hold 3 belts. So pretty much, it's the correct term should be it's a double championship match with also a winner being crowned as the new champion as well, or the
yeah.
first ever champion. So it's pretty much a double championship match and an inaugural championship match all in one. That's pretty much what the whole point. That's pretty much what this whole match is going to be. If I'm understanding correctly, that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be. That makes no fucking sense. Why would you call it a unified championship if it's not going to be a unified championship? At that point, you just practically made a new belt just to make a new belt. That's pretty much what you just did.
What is the logic of this, Tony?
It makes no sense. I was like, wait a minute. I thought this was going to be just a championship match, like an actual like unification championship match. You would think, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's a double championship match, and not only that, it's to crown the inaugural champion as well, all in the same match. So the winner will win 3 belts.
All 3 belts. I couldn't believe when I heard that.
It's just stupid as hell.
And like, I gotta bring this up once I do this. And here we are. Is just retire the belts, sir. Like, there's a reason why you did. It's the reason why you did this. It's called unification for a reason. There's no need for 2 sets of those belts anymore. Because you already made a belt, and despite the name that you came up with, unified, it's a dumb name for a championship.
Because people are going to think that that's the world championship when it's not the world championship.
No. Man, all right. So, that being said, who should win? Again, I think it should still go to Kenny Omega,
I agree. Should be Kenny Omega. Plus, if
especially.
I remember correctly, the last match Okada and Omega had, didn't Okada win? The last time they had a match?
Well, that was Omega because that the last match I had was that 12-3 falls match.
Okay.
So yeah, but Omega definitely going to win though. Especially if Omega's going to be going in to All Out in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he should be going in as a champion. So
No.
unless they want to do that match again, between Okada and Omega at in Toronto, at All Out. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, to be honest.
But either way, I'll go Kenny Omega though. Either way. You just say here that Swerve can challenge for the TNT title. Yeah, because that means so much, nowadays, CJ.
I'm sorry, that championship don't mean nothing. At this,
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, that's beneath Swerve.
and let's be honest, they killed the credibility of that championship.
Yeah, they did. And Swerve is not
Plus,
going to.
is there really a need for a TNT championship now when they have a international and a continental championship? Because apparently that's a thing. I guess.
Yeah, especially they want to retire it. So,
is there really a need for a TNT championship?
No. But they have to because they're is part of the station. They're part of the network. So. I guarantee you.
You know what, Robert? Robert? I think WWE needs to have they need to have a USA and Netflix championship.
Oh God,
Yeah,
yeah, that probably will be next. I mean, they made a speed championship. What comes to having that on next.
they're gonna have the Netflix and the USA championship. I'm not talking like the United States title. No, I'm talking about the USA Network championship. They might as well just have it at that point, I guess.
Thank God they didn't come up with that idea.
The
So
Netflix championship.
yeah,
That'd be so stupid. I'm like, what?
but then we get to Tony Storm defending her AEW Women's World Championship against Mercedes Monet with her 50 belts that she carries with,
Unfortunately, Mercedes Monet probably will win.
and she will win. And
Yeah, I'm excited.
this
What else?
notion, yeah, I want to know what you think about this. And this notion that that Mercedes Monet, ever since coming into AEW, when it comes to boosting up the women's roster division of AEW, well, she's elevating the women's division.
How she's the only one winning matches.
I like what does elevating mean? When she having these matches with these women in AEW, mean that that you lose and you don't get to be in the main event and you don't get to win championships. What does that even mean about Michelle Monet elevating the women's division in AEW?
I don't know. You tell me.
If anything, Michelle Monet has elevated her ego more so than anyone else in AEW. She didn't elevate Billy Starks because she's still relegated in Ring of Honor. She didn't elevate Athena because Athena is still also relegated in Ring of Honor. You know, Jamie Hayter, is gone because of an injury that Michelle Monet caused on her from that finals tournament.
Yeah.
Um, Will Nago, what's happened with her? After losing her TBS title, never got a rematch from it because she
Nope.
was in the program with Chris Stanlander. And look at Chris Stanlander. She lost to Michelle Monet twice, and where she is now, they barely don't have a story for her. And they kept keep messing with her storylines where she turned back babyface. Sophie halfway left her for whatever reason. We still haven't got a story of why that happened. And then she's trying to get back with Will Nightingale. And then also we see something about with her and the Death Riders. I'm like, what are we thinking about turning her heel and being with Death Riders? Like, what the fuck are we doing here with Chris Stanlander? And you tell me that's how Mrs. Monet really elevated the division. And look at Camille. Camille has not been seen on TV since she quit when she on when Mrs. Monet was trying to fire her, right? Did she elevate Camille, especially when she kept burying her of her mystique? What does that even mean? Mrs. Monet elevated the women's division. And look, what happened with Scott Blue as well. When she had a match against Scott Blue, she basically just beat her. Scott Blue barely had any offense in the match. She elevates the division. But anyways, I guess that was the for Omega there. Uh, but yeah, Michelle Monet's gonna win, and she will win. in the notion that I'll say, yo, you don't know that for sure that she's gonna win. Yes, she is. It ain't come this far with Chase Monet, for winning the tournament, and her, at the end of this show, looking like, what was it that Tony Storm said to her? You little shit. I mean, it come this far just for Chase Monet to lose to Tony Storm. So yeah, Chase Monet is gonna win the belt. And it's gonna be her 51 championship belt that she's got on her belt, on her badge. And finally, the AEW World Championship in the Texas Death Match. Jon Moxley will defend it against the Hangman, Adam Page. Like I said, they're gonna do the whole Avengers Endgame booking with this. Everyone's gonna get involved. The fighters, the young fuckaroos. Osprey might get involved. Swerve will get involved. But more on him later. Darby Allin might return on here. Sting, people say Sting might show up in this one. Daniel Bryan, I'm sorry, Bryan Danielson, excuse me, to go after Obia Yuta. The Ops may be involved here. I'm trying to think of anyone else that could be involved as well. Gabe Kidd, could be involved, obviously, just like he was tonight. But yeah, but logically, I think logically, Hangman should win and become the new world champion. But something tells me Swerve's going to cost him because, again, I think the EVP is going to win to keep that EVP titles, and Swerve's is going to blame Osprey for bringing up that stipulation, of bringing up of we cannot challenge for the world title for over a year, and that's going to have him turn heel on Osprey, and then he's going to use all his anger and frustration onto Heyman and Page, especially where Heyman said at one point to Swerve as well, where you know as long as I'm around, you'll never be world champion, Swerve. Swerve's it's going to basically have that type of attitude and that mindset to the Heyman on the Page, for that reason too. Where Heyman he's going to finally get the win. He's finally going to get close up to win here to win the title for AEW. Win for Swerve to cost him, continuing their program. So that's how I see it. Now, I would say Heyman wins at the end of the day, but it also depends on who wins the men's Casino Gauntlet match too as well. So well, we shall see. But there you go, folks. I'm gonna end it from there. Um, it was great having Omega Red on here because it was needed, for the things that we talked about here. So it was good. I don't know when the next time we'll do a stream together. I'm hoping I'll be able to be available on Saturday, but I'm not that lucky though when it comes to it. Unless it rains, it'll be something. Okay, I see here. New report where Shane Baszler has returned to WWE in the new role. So, based on from Omega Red from saying what was said already, she's a producer now, so an agent. So good. Well, so much for her being part of the AEW, when it comes to being part of that whole thing. So yeah, Saturday and Sunday it's not gonna be raining at all. Saying about Thursday, it's gonna rain, which I work on Thursday. But let me see. And it rained too on a Tuesday, which is why I came home early. But if it does rain later on today, because right now it's gonna be 12 right now, 12 a.m., which means it's gonna be July 10th now. But once see how it looks at my job in Coney Island. Obviously it's gonna be over here in raining in Brooklyn at 11 a.m., 20%, and then once it gets to 12 p.m. and it's gonna be 100% from from that time all the way to 2 p.m. I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, and then 3 p.m. will be 52. 4 p.m. will be 38. Basically, it's gonna be constant rain, on and off in a way, all day. But that's in Brooklyn. Now Coney Island is in Brooklyn too, but it's different. But sometimes it can translate over to Coney Island. So I gotta see how that looks too. All right, same thing with that. Um, but we'll see how it looks though, because I don't work until 2. But we'll see. Now, if I'm able to do something to do BTA later on tonight, I probably would. But I want to do I want to do a stream for with Mr. Ricky J 21 if we can. If that is if I get home early at if if it's because of the rain, but we shall see. But there you go, folks. That's all I'm gonna say from there. Thank you all for watching. For first of all, shout out to CJ the Lone Wolf and the J Bird. Shout out to the two moderators, I should say, of the Jogo Gamer and Tokyo, who are not here tonight, but shout out to them either way because they are the moderators for this channel. And shout out to anyone else that watch, but then chat along. I think next time if you do want to chat along, feel free to do so. But make sure it's keep it a positive attitude, vibe, energy, health, and all. So all type of vibes in a way. Positive about positivities at the end of the day. So, but folks, there you go. For Deal Maker Red, it's Natural Born Thriller saying peace on the street, all you well. Stay safe, take care of yourself, everything that's going on in the world. For I am out here. Ta for now. As I bid you all and Abdul with a goodbye and good night to all you. Bang. Folks, tune in for this Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays, when it comes to NXT, the Great American Bash 2025 for WWE Science Main Event 40. If you really want to watch that show, when it comes to limited commercials. And for the biggest show that you all should focus a lot more on, that is AEW All In Texas. And then on the Sunday, if you're still alive and breathing, after watching 3 of those shows on the Saturday, to watch WWE Evolution 2, an all-women pay-per-view for the WWE Women's. And maybe some could be from TNA. We shall see. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other. God bless. Take care. Peace.